Listen up, Kittlings. Be careful. Be very, very careful. You have been warned. The real world. It takes all you've got. I've been there. You are in the Vurt, the dream world. Your place, your proper place. Consider this a dream. It may be easier that way, and that soon you will awake. Vurt is for the few, not the herd. Dangerous to the innocent, that's you, little Kittling. The Vurt wants you. The only way out is to finish the game. Be careful. Be very, very careful.
Hello.
Ooh.
Welcome back for the second part of our Vurt one shot. I guess it's a two shot now. Yeah. How about everyone just reintroduces who they are as a person and introduce the characters again.
God, my
Quickly.
character's name.
And I'll just mention, because some people might wonder, Tegan's dying, so there's no camera for her today, unfortunately. There is Kumo instead, Total Biscuit's dog. So,
No female clickbait feels bad, man.
I mean, people click for dogs, so that's fine too.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. So, Just Steve, or Carlo, what do
Hello.
you do? Who are you?
I'm playing a character called Just Steve. He's a connoisseur of drugs and he plays to win. And name's CarloBear. That's all.
Philip Marley or Dennis?
Yes, I am Dennis. I'm playing Philip Marley, who is a Shadowman dog explorer who scraps.
And his mic also cuts out a tiny bit, so
Oh, okay. Is it cut out? Oh,
it's
I
fine.
speak loudly at all times.
I'll try.
And Alice or Tegan or Tegank.
Hey, I'm Tegan and I'm sick. And I'm playing a Shadowman mathematician who is idolized. Famous esports player, feels good, man.
Yeah. So, where we left off last time was you'd just beaten the shit out of a Globus cultist, and he told you everything he knew, which wasn't actually that much. Quick run through of everything that happened. You started in the Rover Fair. Alice sent out her entourage to try and gather information. You were all asking around a bit. After some time went by, you discovered that your entourage had been taken and some thugs came up to beat the shit out of you. You beat them down, chased one, captured poor Jimmy, and took him back to their, I guess, gang lair. He found out that the boss was his dad and he just wanted his son back safely. Let the entourage go. You found out the location of Jimmy Jones's truck, started going towards it, and then you had your shit stolen from you. You went and got it back, and you stole from that bitch that stole that from you. I had no idea what happened. You made your way back again. There's a gap where I can't remember. If anyone else can remember.
And what was the last thing you said? Sorry?
So after you stole from the person that stole from you,
Oh,
you went
yeah.
somewhere else.
The place was attacked, wasn't it? The Rover Fair was attacked, and we ran away.
We
Um,
went to the old guy.
Yeah, you got to Jimmy Jones.
other Jimmy, completely unrelated. Once we said
Completely unrelated, two Jimmys. Very common name
Yeah.
in Manchester in the future.
Jimmy Jones.
You went there, you found out about the feather belonged to, or at least was in the hands of another gang at the Bottletown B&B. Why a gang's running a B&B still? Bit weird.
I still figured that out.
You went there. Alice had a riveting conversation with some fans of hers in the reception area and got some rooms for free. They slept for a few hours, rested, stole from a B&B a map to the Pathfinder's house, which is where the feather's being kept. And then a big dog man, attacked you late during the morning because he didn't quite trust that you hadn't done anything. Alice held a gun up to his head, made him run away. He held the others off, and then a police raid happened. You all jumped out the window. You didn't know until later on, but you dropped a map that was the directions to the Pathfinder's house. You didn't need it because you already knew where it was, but that seemingly ties into how the cultists found you at the Pathfinder's house. The general idea is there could be corruption in the force. Not sure yet. It could be informant Morse. But you went to a police station after getting attacked in the loft of the Pathfinder, and you beat the shit out of the guy, as I said. So, gone through that. Do you want to go straight in?
Did J-Ball just cut out?
Wait, I think he was asking a good question if we want to go straight in.
Oh, okay. Straight into the. What did we do? Oh,
The
sorry, I missed. It was Oh yeah. Sorry, it's just you cut out.
Okay. So, you're beating the shit out of the cultist. You've got this Vurt feather. You suspect there's corruption in the force. What do you want to do? Where are you starting?
So I suggest we just take the feather because we're being chased, right, by these cultists who potentially want this feather. But if we take the feather, then they'll have no reason to chase us, right? And we came here to take drugs, so you may as well just take it.
Yeah,
But
sure.
you came to a police station to take drugs.
Yes.
Wait, if we take it, do our bodies just stay here, or do we actually could just all go in?
You stay there.
In that case, this is probably a better place to do it.
Are you going to do it in the same room as the cultist?
Okay, well, let's.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you think we could go into like? Do you think I could ask?
A safe room.
Yeah. Either informant Morse or the other top that we know.
Detective Chambers, the guy that owes you.
Yes, the guy who knows me. We could ask him if we could have like a room of our own.
Alright, so you want to ask Detective Chambers about having like a spare cell to like overdose in?
Or a safe room.
Yeah, not overdose. Just regular dose.
Just regular dose, okay. Right, so you go find Inspector Chambers. Detective Chambers. Wait, was it Detective or Inspector? No, it's Detective Inspector, isn't it?
Detective Inspector, yeah.
Okay, Detective Inspector Chambers. He finds your request a bit weird, but he's like, he doesn't really want to say no to you because you threatened him so much.
Good time.
So he just gives you like the janitor's closet.
Okay.
Do your drugs in there.
Does it have a
Okay.
lock?
You can lock it from the outside if you want.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to be locked in.
I think you'd be safe in there. It's fine.
Okay. Can we? Do you want all guys? Do you guys want to take a seat and take some drugs?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, do we pass around the feather? Here's a question. Like, so do we have one feather? Is that correct? We have one feather.
So it's one feather. You take the feather, you shove it in your mouth, and you take it out. A few seconds after that, you're in the Vurt. There's enough time to get all of you in.
Let's do it.
So it really is like all three of us.
I take it first. I don't want your weird jumps.
Oh no.
Alice says with the most snobby accent.
Alright. So Alice takes feather, tilts her head back, ingests feather, passes it over to Philip. He does the same. Philip passes it over to Just Steve, does the same. A few seconds after that, all their eyes just like glaze over, just I guess sitting on the ground in the janitor's closet. There ain't much room in there, but it doesn't matter. And
Nice.
they start loading in to this Vurt feather. So, as it begins, first thing you notice, because you're quite experienced in these feathers, you've been in quite a lot. There's no opening credits. Usually there is. No, I mean there could be stranger things, definitely, but there's no credits to say like the characters in it or who designed it, anything like that. It's just a hand-scrawled slate image reading Blue Gygax B2 by Pathfinder, the name of the feather. And it does say, well, it says for one person who made it, but no one else. So, the dream lurches through an incomplete opening sequence, and you're shown a few highlights from the previous Blue Gygax episodes, but it is randomly intercut with blank white slate, and it just reads "Dream not found" on that slate. So it's getting stranger. Usually they are complete, and you can see any like just the short glimpses, but there's just lots of blank parts here. So what you can see indicates swashbuckling adventures and epic sword and sorcery battles, including some formidable monsters. And then, yeah, the next part comes up with the introductory paragraph, or no, there is no introductory paragraph, it literally just reads introductory paragraph. The whole dream just seems unfinished.
I see.
So, you'd probably now wonder, is this for real feather? Or have you been duped into
A bootleg one.
a bootleg one?
Oh no.
But that fades on by, introductory paragraph. Imagine like the Star Wars like music where it like slides down, galaxy far, far away, like that. But it just says introductory paragraph, nothing else. You load in completely, you've seen all that, and you're all just stood together in front of, well, on a road. You don't actually know where it's leading because you've not done the previous parts of the feathers. You're all on a horse each, and you're just following a merchant. Presumably he's leading you to where you need to go. Is there anything immediately you want to say or do or think?
What do we look like?
You look like how you did when you went in. Everything you had on you, it's all the exact same.
Okay.
What does the merchant look like?
It looks like just a normal human. Nothing special. Like brown hair, brown eyes. Looks like this. Pretty basic.
The merchant is a basic.
Yeah, he's a basic bitch merchant.
Is he like stepping a Starbucks cup like that? Is he wearing gold?
It's got a pumpkin spice latte.
It's not that season. But, is that a pumpkin spice latte? Latte? What's that?
Okay.
No, man.
So, do you want to just continue following on to where we've taken you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one thing you do notice is you each have like a purse of gold coins on your
So-
person, either strapped to your belt or around your neck, somewhere.
In every game, I'm rich.
Yeah.
I can finally pay off my debts to those.
You expect it just because Vurt adventures do often work quite differently. This is actually like an unlimited supply of gold for use in the adventure to buy
So-
whatever you need, within reason.
Philip
Okay.
never wants to leave then.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already seemed pretty fucked though. You've not seen like the opening sequence properly.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't know what's going to come along. So
Right, let's go.
you move at a leisurely pace on your horses, following the merchant. seem to have been on this journey for quite a long time.
Unwavering purpose.
Cheers for follow Halloween Man.
Woo.
You make your way to a keep, and just outside the front as a guard, he greets the merchant. He's seen him before. Merchant says he's been brought to, well, he's here to escort you where you need to go in the caverns. So now you know a bit more. There's some caverns that I guess have something wrong with them. So, guard goes up to each of you, goes up to Alice first, and asks, "Where are you from?"
Where am I from? Good question.
Is that what you say to him?
Yep.
He wonders if you're an amnesiac.
Yes.
Okay, he just moves straight on to Philip. He's not even going to bother. Ask Philip where he's from.
I am a knight from the faraway land of Big Town.
Ah yes, the faraway land of Big Town. I visited there once. It's a great city.
Agreed. The biggest.
He goes up to Just Steve and asks, "Where are you from?"
I don't want to give anything too much away because I don't know this dude, so I just kind of like.
He's a town guard. Like,
I don't know who he is, so I just go. "Arr." And then I give him a gold coin.
he just smiles, nods, and yeah, asks you what each of your names are.
Alice of I don't know where. That's my
Philip?
second name. I don't know where.
Just Steve. It's just.
Just Steve? Is just your title?
No, but you can just call me Just.
Second name Steve.
Just Steve.
Ah yes, it's just like calling someone Sir. I'll call you Just.
Just.
Right, so he
I
says,
had him another gold coin. There you go.
he
Ask
says,
good
come
questions.
come on, Alice, Philip, and Just. And he leads you into the keep. So,
I did it.
when in the keep, you notice that there is kind of two parts. There's the inner keep and the outer keep. You're currently in the outer keep. And there's a few normal things you'd expect to see. There's like an inn / tavern. There's a kind of merchant square, and that's where the merchant's gone off to, set up his own shop. There's a brothel if you want some fun times.
Week.
There's a wishing well, and not really a whole lot more, at least in this area. What do you want to do?
Should
I
we
kind of want to visit the brothel.
should we do this as a group? I'm not sure about that. Oh, I guess we have unlimited money. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
within reason.
I've already handed out 2 gold coins, so I have no idea.
I mean, that guard is very happy. He didn't even like, ask what his name was. He just gave him 2 gold coins, and he was like, on his way.
okay, I will allow you guys to lead the way.
I'm gonna go to the tavern whilst Just Steve goes to the brothel.
No.
And I shake my head disapprovingly and walk away.
Okay, I'll also check out the brothel.
You're also going to brothel.
Yes.
Okay, you
I
just
hold
Steve
my
and Philip
hands to my head.
enter the brothel, and as soon as they open the door, they just see the whole place is like white. There's nothing in there. It's just every wall is white, the floor is white. There's no objects, no tables, no women, no men, nothing.
Disappointing.
No. Well,
Alice goes to the tavern. Sees pretty much the same. It's all white. There's
Ah.
nothing there.
This is what I wanted in my tavern. This is perfect.
I mean, you can get a free night on the floor, but there's nothing there.
Wonderful.
Hmm.
What are you
I
gonna do
walk
now?
out of the tavern and walk back towards where the guys have gone to the brothel and say, "There's nothing here. This feather's rubbish."
I agree. I'm disappointed, except that I now have money. So, I mean,
Yeah.
so,
But you can't spend it on anything, there's nothing here.
yeah.
Except you could give it to that random guard. I mean, he seems to appreciate it.
I
but-
think he'd be very happy if you gave him more gold.
True. What? Maybe we can ask this guard what the deal with the town is.
You
I
want
know
us
it's
to
the
go
dream.
like what the deal with the town is?
Yes.
What are you going to ask him?
Why
Is that-
is the tavern? Why is the tavern unfinished?
What are you talking about?
If you just go in there, just plain white
But
background.
that's Bartholomew's tavern. Like,
Okay, but
Where is he?
There's
he's in the
Bartholomew.
tavern.
Okay.
I grab the guy's hand and pull him off to show him the tavern.
He opens the door to the tavern, and to him it seems completely normal. He's like, Bartholomew in his mind sees him across the room, and he like waves at him, like, "Hey, Bartholomew, these guys saying you ain't here." And, like, you can't hear anything.
I give the guard some money to go buy me a drink.
What, from the tavern?
Yep.
God finds it a bit strange, but you're giving him some more gold, and it's more than it would even cost. So he goes up to Bartholomew, comes back to you with a pint.
Ah,
Right.
it worked.
He's coming to the brothel with us.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Let's just give him some money to go to the brothel and let's see what happens when he.
Basically, we need to recruit this guy to take us around.
Agreed.
I
I'm
mean,
happy with
you've
my
been to
pint.
2 places in the town.
I'm happy with my pint, and I walk with them to the brothel.
Excellent.
He said he can't do that while on duty.
We'll pay you
Me-
more than
yeah.
your duty is worth.
yes.
It wouldn't be right. Not the noble
Why?
thing to do.
Alright.
What?
But we're here to conquer.
You what? And he like grabs his sword.
Conquer the women.
Can we ask who's in charge of the town?
Who's in charge of the town? Don't you know?
No, that's why we.
But the merchant said you were brought here to assist.
Oh, that.
What did the merchant say?
But you were here to help us with the issues in the caverns of chaos.
Ah, yes.
The Lord of our
Who
keep,
should
Baron
we-
Waverley, sent out for adventurers to help us.
Guys, it's that guy.
What's our relationship with the merchant? How do we know the merchant?
We
Alright.
just followed the merchant, didn't we?
Yeah, we just like came into the dream and
God doesn't know how you know him.
You dumbass guard.
You didn't say this to him.
yes.
come on.
He exclaims at the top of his lungs, "How dare you! Do you want to help us or not?"
I
Yes,
hear
yes,
this.
yes.
There's money in it for us.
There's a
I feel
great
like we
prize.
could need
I
money
don't
at
think we
this-
need money, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I want money.
A wondrous reward for whoever can defeat the monsters the caverns for us.
What is this?
You cut out there.
What is this wondrous reward?
As much gold as you need.
Okay. I agree. I mean, I think we should do this. Besides, this is probably obviously part of the experience, so if we didn't do this, we'd be getting a raw deal, right?
He just like nods quizzically.
By the way, is this guy sentient? Or is he? I'm asking this to
Forget
just
cat.
Steve and
Oh,
Alice.
just Steve.
Hey, just Steve and Alice, is this guy sentient? Can we, like, what's the deal here? Is he a live person that exists in this dream, or is he just a robot? Like, what?
He's wait.
Well, he's claiming that he can see stuff that we can't see, so I don't know. But
I'm
he
pretty
did
sure
bring-
like all
he did
the
bring a drink
feathers
out.
are like made up. It's not like these are real people, right?
That's
Yeah,
asking me
it's
his wife
like-
and children. Or
Like
I'm
programmed.
asking Matt out of context.
Yeah,
Um,
it's like programmed in.
It's programmed in. Yeah, okay, so yeah, no, these aren't real people, these are sentinels. As you said. AIs, if
Yeah.
you will.
sweet. Rebel?
Why? What are you gonna do to him?
Oh no, nothing. I was just
Oh,
curious.
okay. It's an experience for everyone, don't ruin it now. God.
Well, we might need them if we can't see stuff. that you
Yeah,
can see.
I feel like we should pay. We can ask him if we like if there's other people here that we could find. Maybe we could hire somebody to come round with us. He might not be
Agreed.
the only person who can see,
Oh, yeah.
unless it's the
Agreed.
only person that we can see, which is problematic.
Okay.
Oh wait, we sort of mentioned earlier. Okay, there must be more people.
I mean, it's not like the town's dead or anything. There's people walking around doing their day-to-day lives. There's other merchants. There's just townspeople. There's other guards.
Is there anyone we could hire to work with us?
No.
Guard, who's the greatest swordsman in this?
He asks you why you want to know.
So that I can hire them.
Why do you need to hire a swordsman? Isn't that what you people are here for?
We're gonna do it, but like, why can't we? Why are you so against giving your own people? Like, we're just gonna give the economy a boost as well.
Yeah.
Lord
Yeah, we're gonna teach
Waverley
the-
seeked help externally because there was no one in the town.
We're not from around here, so we
Us
need
guards
we need a
aren't
guide.
equipped enough.
Yeah, we need a guide. Exactly. Right on.
You need a
the-
guide to the caverns.
Yep.
Well, it
Yeah.
gives you the map that he was planning on giving you anyway. Like,
Oh,
here's the map to where the caverns are. It's just the whole
We're
surrounding
all-
area.
We're all illiterate. Lied.
We're
we
so
can't
that's
read
what
we
maps.
can't
fixtures.
look at a map.
We can't read maps, and it actually makes us sick and nauseous to read maps.
He says he'll go with you and show you the way,
Hooray!
When we do
but he
it.
won't go in.
That's fine.
Okay, we'll cross
As long
that
as
bridge.
we can
Yeah.
see
Alright.
the place and it's not blank when we get in, we should be fine. Say to the group. Also, do I get an entourage of people from this stream?
Nope,
Oh,
the entourage are not here.
yeah, I was just wondering if I get a new one.
What other lies should we tell to this guard? Give us an advantage. I can't think of any other advantageous lies. I should tell lies.
Earth is a very rich man.
Yes. Although we're very rich.
No, let's just go towards these caverns and see what we need to do.
Don't want to like buy anything.
Oh,
Oh.
true.
Oh, true, yeah. We should probably buy stuff.
Okay.
What can we get?
You're gonna go over to like the Merchant Square, yeah?
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, so you go over to Merchant Square, and it's how you'd imagine like a general fantasy Merchant Square. There's like different stalls. The merchant that you escorted there by, he's just selling like basic stuff, not like armors or anything, but like
Pumpkin spice lattes. He's selling pumpkin spice lattes.
yeah, in the summer, selling some pumpkin spice lattes.
August.
There's a weapon stall, an armor stall. Yeah. What do you need?
Did we have some? What weapons do we have on us? I suppose we wouldn't really have any.
You have what you went in with,
Oh, okay.
but
Oh, okay.
you would assume it probably won't stick with you.
Whatever
For
we buy
work.
now. Oh, okay. So we need to buy new stuff. Alright, wait, can I use my math magic here or no?
When you say use your math magic,
Like any of my abilities.
no.
So I need to buy weapons essentially.
Yeah.
Would I be trained in them?
Find out.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
What happens if we try and call? Oh shit! What happens if we try and call someone from Just Steve's Feather while we're in? What if I try and call in my favorite Protective inspector 10.
You already-
You need to cover the feather as well.
You already
That
used
was
the
sad.
those functions, didn't you?
Yeah.
You only have, I
There
think,
was
link
one
left.
function left, yeah.
I wonder if we could
What
link.
would it work out of curiosity?
I'm also curious about
No.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. I'm willing to now do the thing we're obviously supposed to do to get the weapons that we're
I'll
supposed
buy some light armor.
Right, so you go up to the stool, and as soon as one of you walks up, all of you just have your eyes not glazed, well, yeah, not glazed a bit, but a menu just appears in front of you.
Ooh.
And you're given a choice. You get to pick from 4 classes for this adventure. You can be
Ooh, that's
a
cool.
fighter, a cleric, a mage, or a thief. Each with their own equipment and abilities. They work basically how you'd expect them to work on my name.
I'll be a mage.
to
Okay?
do.
Okay?
I'll be a fighter, I guess.
Okay. So, fighters, you get chainmail armor with a hood, a dagger, a longsword, a shield, and a healing potion. And all your attacks are lowered in difficulty by 1 step, and you practice in using weapons and armor, so there's no penalty. So just pretty much remember you got like a dagger, longsword, shield, potion, and attacks are 1 step easier.
Okay.
The mage, you have robes, a like cone hat,
Oh, brilliant.
a staff, dagger, and a spell book.
Mhm.
Only mages can cast spells. I'll go over what your spells are in a sec. Can't use any armor or shields.
Okay.
And the thief gets leather armor, a crossbow, a quiver, a dagger, and a lockpick set. You're considered to be trained in all lockpicking, stealth, and pickpocketing tasks. And if you succeed at a stealth and attack task, you can backstab for double damage. And if you manage a major effect and that's your roll 20, it'll actually be 4 times damage.
Mhm.
You can't use any medium or heavy armor or use shields. But yeah.
Okay.
You've picked your classes. I'll just quickly say what the mage spells are so you know what you got. So you get magic missile times 8, just as 4 damage.
Mhm.
It's an automatic hit, so you don't even need to roll for it. You get light times 4. It can be cast on an object or used to create a floating ball of light that is tethered to you. It lasts for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Armor times 4. Creates magical medium armor on a dreamer not currently wearing physical armor. So you can only cast it on yourself. Lasts an hour.
Yeah.
Shield times 2. It creates floating magic shield in front of you. It lasts an hour. It's +2 to your armor. Only against head-on attacks.
Yep.
Find traps times 4. You could just discover all the traps in the room.
Yeah.
And additionally, you get sleep. You can force.
Sleep.
Yep. You can force D6 levels of monsters to sleep.
Nice.
So, if you rolled a 6, for example, you could either sleep 1 level 6 monster, 2 level 3s, or 3 level 2s, or like 6 level 1s.
Nice.
You can unlock any locked or barred door.
Mhm.
You can magically hold a door closed for 10 minutes.
Okay.
You can do a brilliant flash of light, do blind or daze, and you can also detect magic. So you get quite a lot of spells.
Yep. Sweet.
So, you've all picked, the menu just fades away. You're now dressed as you think you would be, based on what class you picked. And all your other stuff's just gone. You've still got your purse, or your sack of gold, if you want to buy anything.
Is there anything to buy?
So, stuff you can buy. Let me just find it quick. Okay. So you could buy some like other light, medium, or heavy weapons, or range weapons, or some armors, but it's effectively what you already have. It just
Oh, okay.
say you didn't want to use a long sword, say you wanted a warhammer instead, you could have that.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
No extra potions, I don't think.
No. For magical nature, we're not quite stocked here, unfortunately. Actually, out of those spells that you got, pick which 5 you want to use, and you'll have to like rest to switch to the other 5. Tegan.
Okay. No, I'm good.
Maybe pick 5.
Wait, pick 5 what? Sorry, I'm confused.
Of the spells that you got, you can only use 5 at the moment.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'll just go with magic missile, light, find traps, unlock door and sleep.
Okay. You can switch to the others after like a medium to long rest.
Okay.
You don't know if you'll have time for that during the adventure.
Yeah.
Alright, so menu's faded away. You're all equipped, ready for your grand adventure into the caverns now.
Mhm.
Is there anything else you want to do in town?
You know what we should get? Is a pack animal and a cart in case we need to carry anything back from the cavern. If they have that. May I inquire with a merchant if they have a cart and a donkey or something?
You go up to merchant and there's just like floating in the air a big red X, and next to it is the word cart. So you would assume they got no carts.
That's unfortunate. Oh, they got a cart. Oh, excellent. Yes,
No,
I'm up for
they
that.
don't. They don't have carts.
It's an X, not a tick.
What about that cart that the merchant we came in on? Maybe him.
That's just
That merchant's still
suddenly
here.
disappeared. He is still here.
What if we get the merchant to carry her?
You want the merchant's cart?
Yes, yeah.
It'd be useful, I guess. In case.
Alright, you go up to the merchant and you ask him about his cart, and he says, "Why do you need my cart? You're only here to clear the caverns."
What if we find some treasure for the town and we need to bring it back? What if we find you some treasure? and we need to bring it back?
Roll me persuasion.
Very well. I'll apply
wow.
a level of effort to this.
You want okay? You're gonna try and persuade the AI merchant.
Oh, I have an inability to this, so it's just a normal roll, I guess, because I'm applying a level of effort.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, so I did it, but I clicked persuasion, but I guess it.
Yeah. So he's not really moved by your suggestion. He doesn't think there's going to be anything too great in there. It's just clearing it of monsters that threaten the town.
Okay. All right,
Good
merchant.
for you then, Mr. Merchant.
A big mistake, but whatever.
Your loss.
Yep, literally your loss.
Just goes back to what he was doing.
Wow.
Like he's just
Right.
putting all his like pots and pans out on his stall to sell.
You don't give a fuck.
You could have sold it, but you know, whatever.
He ain't interested. So what are you gonna do now?
Does anyone else want to look for anything else, or are we good to go?
Probably good to go.
Let's go.
Well, we have
Caverns.
we have
Yeah,
horses,
we have horses.
right? Yeah.
Hmm? You have
We
horses.
right? Yeah.
Your horses are just gone.
Oh,
Oh,
now we have to walk.
no, we
Yeah.
can get the guard to carry us in turns.
Piggyback.
He's not gonna do that. I'm gonna say that he's not gonna do that.
He's gonna show us where it is.
Yeah, he's gonna escort you either way.
Okay.
What if we?
Maybe do we?
Yes, she's going to show you the way.
Do we? Let's go. Show me the
Okay.
way.
So, takes you out of the keep. You're walking down the road towards the caverns. I mean, the guard's probably just thinking to himself right now, if you can think, why are these, like, who are these guys? They can't read a bloody map. They're telling me Bartholomew's not in the tavern. They wanted me to go into a fucking brothel. Like, he has no idea what's going on.
I mean, I didn't want him to go into the brothel.
I did.
Yeah,
I
so
loved him.
you glance at the map as the guard's holding it, and you can see that it's like animated. There's a line that's flashing from where you are to the cavern. So
We could have done this ourselves, is what you're saying.
I don't know.
We've taken this good working man out of his job type, like what he should have been doing.
Yeah, if that town gets attacked now, it's on you. He ain't there to defend it.
But it's not. He's not a
There's
real
no one
person.
there.
He's just gonna shout like he's not a real person.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna whisper it.
Alright, so as you're making your way there's a few other places you could go. Like, there's a wilderness just all around. There's not really much here, apart from some farmsteads and some crumbling houses. There's no one left in them, they've long since been abandoned. There is a swamp that also, it does lead to the cavern, but it's a bit out of the way. You could go there. It's up to you if you'd want to explore there.
I guess I'm up to this. I'll experience this drug. It's full spent.
You want to go to the swamp?
Well, we can have a vote. The
We
guard
can
doesn't
go
get
to
a
the
vote.
swamp. See if we can find Shrek.
I guess
Alright.
we'll go to the swamp.
Mysterious ogre who's in the Vurt world.
How are you going to explain this to the guard?
Guard, going through the swamp.
He just like sighs and just. He's like, "How do you know about swamp?"
See it, can't we?
Just one of our friends is a wizard. Yeah. Alice, wizard.
What?
You're a
She's
wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry. Wait,
She's a wizard and she can't read maps.
No.
I can just detect maps. I can't read them.
You can detect maps. Like, I've never heard of this. But he doesn't really feel inclined to argue with you.
I'm dyslexic, okay?
What's dyslexic?
Wizard. I'm just confused about my life. I give it a word.
Okay. He just leads you.
I punch Philip on the shoulder for making me seem like an idiot to the guy.
What? Yeah.
Does the guard see you do this?
No.
Roll me a stealth attack.
Stealth attack. Jesus Christ.
Just roll like speed.
Speed.
Guard doesn't see you punch him.
Great, I can do it
Okay,
again.
I'm just gonna take the punch.
He's just too busy, like, just walking, like, stomping, like, what are these fucking idiots? Like, what? They take me
Just
away
for
from the
take
town.
damage.
Does he take damage? No.
Aw.
Didn't hit him that hard.
Aw.
So, you're making your way there. There's a river right nearby. And across the side of that river is the swamp. It's heavily wooded, there's gigantic mushrooms intertwined with the tree trunks, and in the middle there's a small barefaced hill. You want to cross the river into the swamp.
Barefaced hill. Like a what? Like
The
an
hill's
actual
just-
bear?
No, bare, like, as in B-A-I,
Oh,
like barren. E.
that makes more sense.
Yeah. You gonna cross the river into the swamp?
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna end badly.
Let's let the guard go.
Oh my
He
god.
insists that you go with him because there's dangers on the other side.
What are the dangers? Oh, the cavern, right?
Is there any spells?
Are there any spells?
Detect magic, but
Do you think there's magic on the other side?
maybe?
Do you want to use detect magic?
Yes? Question mark?
Okay, you cast detect magic and there's nothing magical.
Oh. Okay, let's go.
All right, guard, let's go.
You've not even asked this guy's name yet.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
So many
What is
traps.
his name?
Guard turns around, looks at you and says, "My name's Jimmy."
Hi, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Why is
Jimmy
everyone we meet Jimmy?
Your dad a crime lord.
Also, have you been rescued by my entourage?
What's an entourage? And what's...
Don't worry.
Okay. He just goes back to, like, walking across. You're walking with him across. As soon as you get across the river, a group of lizard men just pop up in front of you.
Yeah, that's Theresa May. I mean, I step back behind the group as I'm a mage, ranged person.
Okay. The lizard men haven't actually seen you yet. They're actually facing the other direction.
Oh, they popped up in front of us. Oh, like you mean they kind of...
They're like phased
Here.
in.
I see. Okay.
You couldn't see them on the other side of the river.
Are they armed?
You can see they are very clearly armed with spears. Not anything else.
They speak English.
That's the guard.
You would... You want to ask Jimmy if they speak English?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you never met lizard men before?
No,
The
Jimmy.
ones I met knew English.
And what's English?
What? Okay, common. Whatever it's called. Whatever language.
He says no, they don't speak common, they just hiss. They can
I knew
communicate
some
with
very
themselves,
cultured
but
lizards beforehand. Then.
they can communicate with themselves, but we don't know what they say.
Are they
Men-
nice lizards?
How does he know they're lizards? Just look at them, they're lizards. They got like,
Lizard men.
yeah.
See, we have a shadow dog man with us. I mean,
Can you not read and are you blind?
Oof.
Why are you so mean?
Why are you so dumb?
Wow, Jesus Christ.
I look over to Philip, who has a dog head, and think, well, if he can speak common, then why can't they?
That's prejudice.
Lizard men.
Okay, so
We
are
don't
the
like
lizard
that
men...
around our town.
Sorry?
Accept your apology.
Oh, wonderful.
But the lizard men evil.
They're not the greatest
Yeah.
evil, but they are a threat. I
But are
wouldn't
they
go
like,
near
will
them.
they attack us?
They're a
Right.
threat to your town, or they're a threat to us?
They have attacked the town in the past, but not for a very long time. We suspect they too are scared of what's in the caverns and are just keeping to themselves.
But if we defeat them now, then that will save you some issues later.
You want to fight the lizard men?
I'm just suggesting it, I mean.
So this is like a big hill, and there's like in the swamp. There's tons of lizard men.
Oh. Okay.
You could probably sneak through to the hill if you wanted to and fight a couple. That is where the lizard man chief is.
Jimmy, can you step over to the side for a second? We have a conference. Like, the heroes, we have a conference. Is that okay?
He just turns away and like just stands there.
Okay, what I propose is we tie up Jimmy, present him to the lizardman chief, get close to him, and then we kill the lizardman chief.
Why?
What? Why not? Because we
What
can.
benefit does this have to anybody?
What? Nothing is any benefit. It's a drug experience. We gotta
But
experience
if we
it fully.
kill this guy, we're not gonna get the reward. They're gonna be like,
What?
"You
No,
did
we're not killing
nothing."
Jimmy. We're not killing Jimmy. We're just tying him up temporarily.
The lizard men would probably kill Jimmy and probably kill you.
Well, we don't know that.
But we were
What
just
if-
told that.
Or even if we give Jimmy as like a sort of peace offering.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Why are
saying.
we offering peace to the
You-
lizard man?
They can't communicate with you, so
There's going to be no peace.
Okay.
We should just go do the job that we were sent here to do. We shouldn't put Jimmy in trouble.
as this is like
Really,
happening, you can just notice that he's holding that map still, and it's just constantly blinking the line towards the caverns.
I mean, he does also have our map.
All right, Jimmy.
You
We are going to
understand,
convince
Jimmy?
him in some conniving way to get into the cavern with us. I definitely 100% on.
We could try and convince him to come into the cabin, but I mean,
Yeah, let's wait
I
until we
like we
actually
can't convince him to just give his life up to the lizardman.
get...
I feel like that's one step too far.
So what are you
Okay,
gonna do?
let's go to the cabin.
So you're gonna go back across the river
Yep.
on the road. Okay. So you head back across the river. As you do it, you notice all the lizard men just disappear again. Nothing there. You make your way back to the road, and you're heading for the Caverns of Chaos. Do we
Yay,
want to
that's a
take
fun name.
a quick break?
Yeah, I need to wee.
Can do.
No problem for that information.
Intermission it is. And we're back. So, you're back on the road towards the caverns with guard Jimmy.
Yep.
Just making your way there, like nothing interesting is really happening. As you approach the opening of the caverns, a strange creature glides down in front of you. And it glides onto a perch near the road. Appears to be a small cat that's made of gold, with bird-like wings, and its head is, for some reason, shaped like an antique pocket watch.
What?
Yeah. As you approach towards it, as in front of you, it becomes agitated, pacing back and forth along the branch it's on. And it just keeps saying tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
Tech magic.
Bong, bong, bong.
TikTok,
TikTok.
TikTok.
Jimmy, what is this?
Do you want to approach it? Do you want to like?
If it's like a cat, I pat the back of it towards the tail.
It's currently like on a like
Or is it too
bit
high
of a
up?
tree,
Ah,
but you can go towards it if you want, or
I go towards it.
it goes towards the ground, and it starts leading you towards the path off to the side of the caverns, away from it.
I
It just
look
keeps
to the
saying
group
TikTok.
and say- oh. I look to the group and say, should we follow it?
TikTok,
Made of gold.
Yes.
TikTok.
Oh,
Please follow it.
I agree to follow this immediately.
I don't know if I can follow it.
It's
If
one of
I
them way to
follow it,
skin it.
just plug in my ears.
The guard, you're just gonna leave the guard there, or like
No,
So,
Roger.
1 second. We gotta explore this.
explore what?
This is a hero thing. Just you stay there.
Okay. He just stays there and like sighs again. Sits down for a bit. You assume he actually probably can't see this creature.
Give him a coin.
Who's giving him a coin?
I will.
He smiles at you and just
wink.
sits down.
Zero.
Ma'am, I'm married. That's his reaction to
So
you
am
winking.
I. Married to Jesus. Anyway, let's go.
Who's Jesus?
My husband.
Ah. Ah, yes, I've heard of Jesus.
Okay, let's go.
He's a great warrior. Massacred millions, I hear.
Yup. Let's follow the cat.
Right, so it appears to be it's not a cat, but it's a cat made of gold with bird-like wings, and its head is shaped like an antique pocket watch. Yeah. So you're following it now. Just keep saying tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, and yeah. So you don't know where this creature's from yet, or why it's leading you away from this place. But it starts leading you down a dark pathway away from a road, going from perch to perch, urging you to follow. You've gone a decent distance now, and we'll assume that you took the map with you.
Sure.
You look at the map, and the line that is flashing leading you towards the caverns is still on the road. It's not where you are. In fact, it's not even showing you on the map anymore.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
You realise that the area you're going to is nothing like what it shows on the map. It's kind of like, just like trees and normal, like, I guess, farmy landscape on the map. But you're going upwards now into mountains. But where you were before, there wasn't even any mountains nearby.
Interesting.
So you're suddenly ascending. Becomes darker and darker as you get more uphill. You pass above tree line, and yep, it looks completely different. And the sky is no longer cheerfully clear, it's now boiling clouds. Low distant rumbling of thunder. You keep going, following this creature, saying tick tock, tick tock. You go through a gap in the mountains ahead. As you pass through, a strange box canyon opens up below you. The floor of the box canyon is lined with glowing blue letters in an ancient unknown
A
script.
prudent choice.
Cheers will follow X Leonhardt.
Woo.
Or X Lionheart, sorry. Yeah, so it's lined with glowing blue letters in ancient unknown script, surrounded by a series of peaked standing stones embossed with similar glowing runes. There's two large creatures, you can't quite make out what they are, just moving quite far in the distance of the canyon, slowly and methodically performing some adjustments to the stone. But this creature just keeps urging you to follow it forward.
Where do you think it's taking us?
I don't know.
I don't even know. Like, this just
What?
feels like one of those bad scenarios where you walk down some creepy alleyway and then you get mugged at the end.
Tick-tock.
Like,
Tick-tock.
what is happening?
Might be a bug, but
Might be a bug in the system.
TikTok.
Maybe we've been hacked.
we need to make the. Well, I mean, it'd be great if we could somehow find out a way to make these feathers, or sell the recipe for these feathers. Maybe we should
TikTok.
follow the bug. And then,
We'll continue walking whilst walking, I guess.
TikTok.
As the thing is annoyingly ticking and talking at us.
Yeah, so once you're within the canyon, creature like just flits away from you. It lands on top of one of the glowing stone pillars. Through the mists that wrap around the hinge, you can make out 6 robed figures performing an ancient ritual. One of them slowly moves towards you to greet you. Or do something.
I wave.
He raises the creature or figure, whatever it is, raises its 4 arms, 2 of them to extend straight outwards, showing an empty palm in one and harmless intent, and the other is just holding his strange staff. It's bearing dancing flame atop it from the sweep of its curved head, and the other 2 arms reach up to pull back the hood on its strange robe. And it reveals a kindly human-like face, but it looks to be made out of wood.
well,
Hello?
He greets you and says he is Chalper, a Gorset. He is part of a monastic order of creatures that patrol the Vurt, giving aid to travellers and protecting those dreamers he encounters from the nightmares that plague those visitors from the real world.
Oh.
This is strange. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Well, he says that he's aware, obviously, this is a dream. Like, this isn't part of it. He's come in internally from, like, the Vurt.
Yeah.
And was not originally. Tells you that the dream you're in has been corrupted by dark forces from both the Vurt world and the real world. And it was the Clock Watcher, which is that strange creature, that actually found Chalper and alerted him to the danger.
Oh. Well, thank you.
In what way is it dangerous?
So, he's not quite sure, because he can't enter the black portions of the dream. He can weaken boundaries to allow you in.
What are the black portions?
In the
There's
caverns.
dangerous spots on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just out of like game context, blue feathers you can just go into and leave freely. Black feathers, you've got to roll, and you can fail it, and you won't be able to get out if you fail that until you finish it.
Yeah. So this blue feather that we went into is actually corrupted and has black portions of it.
Yep, that is the caverns.
Oh, good.
Anything else you want to ask him, or just let him continue?
Should we continue with this? Yeah, okay, tell us more.
Yeah, so he allowed you in safely, because it could have been far worse for you when it entered if he hadn't assisted. Many others have come in before, and if they managed to get in, they only survived up to entering the caverns. As soon as they went in, they were never heard from again. And a lot actually just were gone completely as soon as they entered even the blue part.
Oh. So were we lucky to get through the blue part?
He assisted you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So,
What else?
well, Chalper had the Clock Watcher guide you to him, so that you could hopefully clear the evil darkness in the caverns
Why?
and properly cut it off. Why?
What else though?
Can we tell the dude about
Brothel?
the god of the life? The
Well,
Dude,
we
there's
can
a
tell him
brothel.
about the white portions of.
Oh yeah, all that I guess.
Yeah, so he goes on to tell you, like, this is a corrupted bootleg.
Ah, so this isn't the real thing.
This is a cheap knockoff of the real feather, which he himself
don't
has
we
been
just-
in, and he says it's wondrous.
Can you show us where it is? We want to see the real thing.
He doesn't know where the actual feather is, but he implores you to assist him
Why? Why do you
in
want?
clearing the caverns.
What benefit do we get from this?
Yes.
The evil in the caverns seeks to both destroy within the Vurt and outside of the Vurt.
Okay.
Yeah,
Lots of-
but how does that benefit us?
It will bleed
Yeah,
into
agreed.
the real world.
Wait,
It takes a lot of, gratitude to fill a pint
What
glass.
if we just left and destroyed the feather though?
That's only one feather to access that one.
But
Like,
Yeah,
the Vurt's not in the feather is the key to access the Vurt.
Oh, I see. Okay.
can I put this to the man? Like, there are many black feathers, but you don't go around clearing every black feather. Why are you on this particular one?
This one is especially bad.
Why? What? I don't understand.
This great evil that is inside seeks to destroy.
What is the great evil then?
He's not quite sure.
You come on. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Defeat it then.
He tells you that he knows of a faction that he suspects is inside, but he's not completely certain.
Okay.
Do you wish to know more about this faction?
Okay.
Yeah. So, it goes on to tell you about the third Tolnir Consortium. So, they're a large faction of misguided creatures of dream and shadow. They seek to blind themselves to the connection between all worlds. They wish to remove from the dream time and the shade the influence of what you call the real world, as if they could. Normally they keep the Borderlands between the worlds, and if their misguided minds they keep... And in their misguided minds, sorry, they keep their worlds safe, killing all those who would enter the Vurt. As the world discovered and colonised most and more of the dream time, they found themselves relegated to wastelands, the deep dreams that are not often visited by your kind. Something has changed, and Uyghur said fear that someone from your world is helping them, allowing them access to more and more of the dreams touched by your world. We do not know whom amongst your brethren has done this. We only know that the third Tolnir Consortium could not have gone so far without help.
Probably the cult people.
Yeah. Could they be the people that attacked us in the real world and to stop us from accessing this feather?
He suspects that is very likely, but he doesn't know of the cult of Globus.
Yeah, I was about to say, Glavis. I have their ID card.
Defeat them.
Right. Did I show him the ID card? Or do I have that anymore?
You don't have it.
Tell him about it anyway.
Okay, well, yeah, we encounter this cult, and it seems surprising. It seems like they would want to lure people. They want to kill people, lure them. These people were trying to stop us from getting this feather. And also, they thought this was the real Gygax B2, and yet you're telling us that it's a bootleg Gygax B2.
He's not quite sure.
Okay.
But if we have our suspicions on who is causing, why don't we just leave and defeat them? Why do we have to stay here?
Because the issue's not just outside, it's also very likely a consortium within.
Oh,
If we, yeah,
okay.
Here.
We'll help you.
we'll help you, but is there any benefit? Is there any reward, tangible reward
Other
you can
than
give us
just
for
like
our?
living our lives.
Both your world and the Vurt world will be safer.
No,
Not
come
invade-
on.
And not invaded.
I whisper to the guy, look, Philip is in a spot of money trouble. Offer him
Yes.
money and he'll say yes.
Yes.
He has no, like, he is a pure Vurt being, he has nothing to give you.
What about, don't you have contacts in the real world that can give me money?
No.
You want me to do this for nothing?
I look at Philip and say,
It's,
look, we'll-
it's for
we'll
your
sort it out.
survival.
I wouldn't visit my mother for nothing. You know, risking my life for nothing. Oh,
He,
I'm in
he begs
that.
you to help.
I say yes, and Philip, I'll help you out another time. We can sort this. Don't worry.
Right.
Okay, so you're gonna give me more.
I mean, I have connections.
You mean you have a lot of money, which you wouldn't have, not for me.
I have connections to money.
So you're helping him, yeah?
Yeah, we'll help him.
Okay. So he hands Alice, because Philip and Just Steve clearly had no inclination to help. Steve was just there, like, I'll let Mum and Dad sort it.
You just high as a kite in the corner.
I'd be worried if he was still high.
It's
Yeah,
just
so-
a general horror.
Oh,
Chalper hands a crystal amulet to Alice. It's glowing with the same
Pretty.
blue runes that decorate the stones around him. He says to follow the clock watcher, and it'll guide you to a safe entrance to the cavern.
Hold on, you.
What about the guard outside? I mean, I
Yeah.
know he's not real, but like, I feel bad.
Chalper says that there's honestly no point taking this fake guard with you.
But I mean, we've left him outside the cavern. We could at least send him home.
he's alright. He's got enough gold to last him for a while.
That's the
I'm sure
gold.
he'll. I like to assume he'll get bored and go home after a bit. Okay.
My problem is this guy. What's your name again? I forgot it. Vurt being
Chalper.
Chowper. You need to come in here with us.
He can't directly enter, but the purpose of the amulet is so that once you find a big threat in within the caverns, you smash it on the ground, and it will allow him and a bunch of other Gorsad like him to go in and clean up.
Oh, that sounds like a pretty good deal to us, because then we don't really get hurt, actually.
Yeah.
You will probably need to fight in there.
Oh, well, they can fight and we can... We'll get to that, okay.
Why don't they just go to the entrance and smash the amulet down and they could just go in?
Yes.
They can't enter.
What if we go through the entrance?
Just do it upon entering.
Yeah.
It would be a waste of their time.
They can only stand in that spot.
What a waste of your time! What are you doing here? You
Risking our lives here.
lazy
It
bones.
is a small cavern entrance, and he wishes to bring half a dozen more Gorsad with him and some stone giants, and he just points at the two stone giants back behind him, half the size of a canyon. It's like they won't fit in this small entrance.
So what makes you think it's going to be bigger on the inside?
It's a TARDIS, God.
He hasn't been in it.
Yeah, you haven't been in it.
We're gonna go in.
It
It's
can
gonna be
sense
like
it.
2 squares.
You can sense that, but you can't sense what's inside. What?
It is
kind
very likely this
You're suspicious.
consortium.
You're actually sketchy, man.
I just sigh and say, look, we'll do your thing. Come on.
Hi, Rooster.
I drag the guys off, look, I just want to go home, okay? I need to get back to my people. Potentially hurt and mad at me, and I want to keep my fame, so...
Can I make deception skill to see if he... Does deception work in a way where I can tell if someone has been lying?
No.
Well, that's
No,
Very well.
it would be if you're trying to deceive. I
Yeah,
believe
I know. Maybe.
just
I can-
Steve can detect falsehoods.
Yeah.
Yes, excellent, just Steve.
Shall I try it?
I'm
Yes.
not going to require you to roll. You can sense that he is telling you, honest truth.
Okay.
Whole truth, nothing but the truth.
There is no reason to believe otherwise. He would be lying to you.
Except that he's so sketchy, and he has a million different, I can't do this, I can't do that. He's so sketchy.
If he wanted rid of you, he could probably wipe you from existence right now.
Well, yeah, he's got 4 arms.
Yeah, we can.
That's the
Well,
reason.
we could get out of the Vurt here. We could smash this feather and dedicate our lives to smashing every other feather of this
It
kind.
depends if we're in a black part, though, at the moment.
Yeah,
Right now you're still in the blue part, so you can leave freely.
Okay.
But
Okay.
there's no point in leaving.
Well, there is a point.
I'm out.
It's like a game, guys. That's it.
All right.
Okay,
I'm
come on.
going on this, but I'm staying behind.
I can't lead. I mean, I'm a mage. I need Just Steve to do this for. Come on, Just Steve. Come on.
Alright, I'll leave forward
You
then.
gotta be my tank. Thank you.
Wait, all of you going?
Yep.
Okay. So, you've agreed to help Chalper, and you start following the clock watcher back.
TikTok.
He just keeps saying TikTok.
Who has the amulet thing?
I do.
Alice,
Okay.
because she was the only one readily helping him.
I
So,
like to help people who ask for help. And deceive people who are my friends.
he's leading you back to the road, but takes you slightly off course, as the clock watcher's taking you to a safer entrance.
Okay.
You can choose to ignore him and go to the main entrance if you'd like, but
You know, I'm okay.
it would
Follow the
probably be a bit more risky.
What if we did it and then just drop the amulet there and put them in a really bad situation?
Yeah, true.
We're not gonna do it, but I mean, we could.
We could. We should.
No. I have the amulet and I continue following the cat
The
bird
clock watcher.
stopwatch thing. Yeah.
Okay. So you follow it, and it takes you to this cavern entrance.
Oh.
You gonna go in?
Yep.
Well, apparently this is the safer entrance, so why not?
I want to see what's so safe about it.
Right. So you go in, and as you like pass the doorway, not the doorway, but like the entrance to it, the opening.
Yep.
You feel a kind of presence pass through you,
Okay.
and you're now in a black portion of the dream,
Oh no.
Quick,
and you
smash the
cannot
hammer.
return to the blue portion.
We can't just like walk backwards.
If you, do you want to try?
No. Good.
Like, well, what would have happened is you'll just walk up to it, and it's an invisible wall.
Oh, okay.
It won't let you through.
So much for safe route.
Dirtbag. You see, I knew he was lying.
Well, we could just drop him here and be like, "Yo, what's up with this?" But we're not gonna. We're gonna. we're gonna
Why-
get to what.
Why do you think he's lying?
He's so sketchy. Like, look at all the sketchy things he said to us that don't add up.
Also sketchy.
Like what?
Like
how
the
are we
fact
gonna
that
get back?
the cult in the real world is the same as the cult in the dream. But the cult in the real world was trying to stop us from getting in here. The cult in the dream want to kill people who are in here. So it doesn't add up. And, you know, he's got all these
But
conditions.
the people in are like invaders.
They're trying to destroy this world, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is a bootleg copy, don't forget.
Well, this guy is going to be trapped here.
It's a corrupted version of the Vurt. Although they would believe any feather creation is a corrupted version of the Vurt. So you pass through, you're on the other side, you can't go back. You can try to jerk out, but again, is there much point? It's up to you, I suppose, but what would you do in the real world?
We can smash the amulet and
Just
then go back
continue
to the
our
real
normal
world.
life. Well, why don't we at least get to whatever the thing is that he wants us to see? I walk
Fine.
ahead.
Okay, so you walk ahead. There's a great foreboding sense of evil lingering in the air as you tread your way through the cavern. Just so you know, the clock watcher is no longer here either. Clock watcher stayed outside. He couldn't enter.
Okay. So they want us to drop the amulet when something actually appears, or when we feel
When you
in-game
find the big bad,
big bad.
you will know when it's the big bad.
Okay, continue on then.
Right, so as you're making your way through, you can see there is various gamer guards, as they're called, patrolling the hallway.
What's that?
A gamer guard?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so you've heard of these, and you've probably seen them in dreams before. The gamer guards, if I can find them. Yeah, so the gamer guards, they're repulsive undead creatures, are marked for their bad skin, abysmal personal hygiene, and their preference for dirty, baggy clothing, the front of which is usually covered in the drippings from their sloppy eating habits.
Gross. Do they care about us just walking through?
I would assume so, because the guards.
What are they guarding?
Good question. But
What
there's
do they?
a few different directions they're patrolling down.
What's the usual role in other dreams?
What's their usual role?
Yes.
They're guards.
Do they stop you from going to places?
They're guards.
I just you're so vague here. What if we do? Can I remember if they're sentient or anything, or if they're not sentient? But can I remember if they're
They're
reason?
not people. Oh, so
What?
you want to know if we can talk to them?
Well,
Yes.
what Alice could do is she could detect magic and detect if they're meant to be here.
Oh, I can detect magic, but I thought I was. Wait, do I have my old abilities back?
You can
or
still
am I
do
just-
that.
Oh, okay. Let's detect magic.
So I won't need you to roll for it. You can tell that they're not meant to be here.
Oh.
They're not part of this feather.
Well,
Likely whatever has invaded it, and it's just great evil.
Hmm.
so it's not time to drop the amulet yet, or is it?
They're not the
This
big
isn't-
bad.
They're not the big bad. Okay.
How many?
I think we should
how
drop the
many-
amulet regardless. Like, what are we? What are we doing running around?
Well, the minute we see the big bad, we can drop the amulet. So
This is like
any
this is like
signs?
they're not like strong guards. There's 8 of them, but it's whether you'd want to fight them. So
Are we able to sneak around them?
well, where you are,
Yeah.
there's 2 directions you can go. It's quite dimly lit, but you can see enough. But there is the 8 guards, and there's 2 directions. You're not going to walk into a wall or anything.
Yeah.
If you look a bit further a distance of 1, you can see it branches off into 2 directions again, and in the other direction, you can see 1, and at the end is a doorway.
So we want to head to the doorway.
You want to head to the
Um,
doorway.
Well, I want to head to the doorway. Does anyone else want to head to the doorway?
I'll go with you.
Well, our
Okay.
doors are good.
Um, okay, so you want to time it as the patrol's passing, or just so you don't get caught?
Yeah.
Okay, roll. Nick. Just roll speed.
Weird.
Oh, I'm trained in stealth. Does that make a difference?
I'm rolled
Yeah.
in. I'm. Oh, should I done hiding and sneaking?
I'll add to it, don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Somehow, despite you sneaking pretty poorly, the gamer guards must not have very good hearing either. And you make your way quite safely towards the doorway.
Nice.
Are you going to go in?
Yeah. Wait, can I sense if there's a trap?
You want to do that?
Yeah.
There's no traps.
Is there like a keyhole window?
There's no traps in this area, and that's you will 1 use less on finding traps now.
Yeah.
There's a keyhole and the door is locked.
Can I unlock door? I have that ability.
Was that one of the ones you took?
Yeah.
You can unlock the door.
Sweet.
The door swings
the door.
open. It makes noise for you, but no one in the corridor can hear it.
This guy's
But-
are deaf.
Inside, there is 4 human-looking acolytes, all wearing robes, and they're carrying maces.
Can they see us?
They spin around as the door opens and all look at you and are ready for combat.
I wave.
How high is the ceiling?
Why?
How high is the ceiling? The ceiling is relatively high. It's like a room etched into a cavern hallway.
Excellent. Time for amulet.
These aren't the big bad, I don't think.
Like once they're in here, they'll have to deal with everything. so that's fine.
These are not a big bad.
They can only do it in a certain area. I think that's the thing. They're limited, like, to where the amulet is opened.
Well, I guess we'll
Regardless.
lure the big bad. If it comes to that, we could lure the big bad back to here.
I feel like they'll be a bit unhappy with us.
I don't care. I feel like we've been letting it chase.
We're trying to save our world. I mean, we shouldn't take this so lightly. I have a life in the real world. I'm pretty cool in the real world.
Well, you might.
As you're bickering between yourselves, GM intrusion. 1 XP to Philip, and he can give 1 XP to someone else.
We'll give 1 XP to just Steve since Alice is currently withholding the ammo.
Okay.
Understandable.
Yeah, while it's happening, all the cultists, like, lunge at you. You're still outside in this corridor.
Shut the door on them.
It's gone in, you can't, like, reach it in time.
Ah.
And they swing at Philip. So, Philip, roll me a speed defense.
That's just. I do have speed. I'm trained in speed defense with no armor, but I guess I do have armor. Oh.
Yeah, you have armor.
So I just roll speed. Right.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see how much damage you take. Take 4 from your might pool.
Huh?
4 points damage from your might.
Yes.
Yep. And another one is also going to swing at you. So roll another one.
Okay.
How do you dodge out the way?
I roll back.
You roll back further into the corridor. You just stealthed down. Okay. So
We're gonna alert our whereabouts to everyone.
yeah, I'll just quickly say you probably want to get to somewhere safer. Or I can't even say kill them quick because the gamer guards are probably going to be patrolling back down soon.
We could use the gamer guards to our advantage.
Are you going to use them for what?
The gamer guards are hostile to the cultists. We could use them to our advantage.
What makes you think they're hostile to cultists?
Don't have any reason not.
What if they're together?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. You guys want to run away? Or well, maybe we shouldn't have this.
We just run.
Well,
Let's
you
run
gonna
past them and close the door behind them.
No, we're past that. I tried it already.
No, the other way. Like, run through the other side.
You could get
Trap
in.
ourselves inside.
Yes.
Is there anywhere to go through the door?
We'll soon find out.
Can we see anything?
It's a room with no other exits.
I feel like this isn't the way.
Oh, I see.
Run in.
You would
the
assume
opposite
that the
direction.
gamer guards will probably not attack you if you're wearing their robes.
Hey.
To give a bit of a hint.
If we go back into the room, the things will follow us. We kill them and then we take their robes and go. Yeah, let's do that. I run into the room.
Should we do?
You're all gonna try and barge past them and get in the room quick, and have them actually follow you in.
Yes.
Yep, that's the aim.
Okay. I'll save it because you're all doing it. You're supporting each other doing it. But one of you roll, all of you just roll a speed action.
I'm trained in running.
Oh crap.
Okay.
Oh Oh no. That didn't work out so well.
As you try to run through, one of them you notice as you get a bit close to them, because you have to run past them, they're not just normal acolytes. They if I can actually have a page open. Yeah, so they're not just normal acolytes, and they have, is it like snake tongues that appear to be venomous?
Oh no.
You'd assume they're venomous because one of them just got you and you're currently taking damage every turn. Alice?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So remove 6
Remove.
from your speed pool.
Okay.
And every action you take for the rest of this will just make it one step harder to do anything. You won't take any additional damage.
Okay, cool.
I will say with the assistance that you all make it in anyway. And they follow you in after one of them hits you and you close the door.
Okay.
But you're currently safe from the patrol and gamer guards. So, each of you roll initiative.
Shit.
Initiative.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Wait, where's initiative? Oh, there it is.
Skill speed.
Oh god, mine's awful.
Okay, so
Unwavering
Why did you
Cheers.
both get 20? What?
cheers for
what?
follow Milky. Well, Carlo got a natural 20 and Dennis got 14 plus 6.
Oh.
So, the order will be... Yeah, so it will go... Just Steve, Philip... The... How many did I say it was?
What?
4? 3? Before Acolyte things. And then Alice. So, Steve, what you doing your turn?
I guess I'm gonna go attack one of them.
With what?
With my sword,
With your longsword?
I think. Yeah.
Yes, it does 8 points of damage, I'm pretty sure.
Full sword. 8 points. Sweet. Is it a light or medium?
Just medium.
Sweet. So I'm training that.
Yeah.
Do I just go for it? Do I just roll for it?
Yeah, just roll to hit. Be a... If you've not added it onto your weapons, it would just be like a might roll.
I've added it in.
Okay. So... You don't have any... You're trained without armor. Okay. So... I'll say that... Yeah, you hit. How do you attack? Like, how do you hit it?
I guess sort of like sideways, like right through his neck. I'll try to.
Yeah, you slice like towards the neck. It doesn't quite hit the neck, but it's like across the shoulder, and he's taking quite a bit of damage. Which one? Well, it don't really matter right now, but I'll say you hit the closest one.
Okay.
So next it is Philip's turn.
Great. I want to shoot my crossbow at the same one that just Steve just attacked.
Do you have a crossbow?
I believe I had a crossbow and a dagger. Quiver.
One sec, rules lawyer.
Yeah. I was writing as quickly as I could.
Moment when you can't find it. You did have a crossbow. So
Did or
crossbow,
didn't?
you do, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll say it's also a medium weapon.
Okay.
So are you hitting the same one that Steve hit? Your crossbow
Okay.
gets jammed, and it will take you at least a turn of like trying to fix it, or out of combat to be able to use it again.
Oh no.
So you're just stuck with your dagger and your lockpick set.
Alright.
Okay, so it is now the Acolyte's turn. And one of them is going to swing their mace at Just Steve. One that he hit. Roll me a speed fence. You may... Never mind.
Yes.
Okay, tell me how you dodge out of the way, and also... What special thing do you want to happen as you dodge out of the way?
I guess, like, while dodging it, I roll towards him, and then I guess, like, I have a shield, right?
Yeah.
So
You
I
want-
roll towards him, dodge his attack, and then bash him with my shield to push him back towards the.
Okay, so you shield bash him. I'll say that he gets knocked down on the ground and he loses a turn, and also takes 4 points damage.
Okay.
The next one is not happy that you did that. Like you're so agile, and you just managed it. And he goes to swing at you as well.
It was bad, man.
Before you roll, you may want to apply some effort. So, subtract from your pool to make it a bit easier to dodge, because I'm not hopeful you'll get a 20 every time. So like deduct. What's your speed currently on?
Mine.
Yeah, it's on 11. Okay, so you don't have to do this, but I'd suggest take it down to 8, and it'll make it so that it's one step easier to dodge.
All right. Well, I took it down.
Okay, and roll your
Melee defense speed again.
yeah. And you get an extra anyway because you're trained in melee defense.
Here we go.
Um,
Oh no.
he grazes you. You take
What was that?
Oh, sorry, I just pushed it.
Sounded like a T-Rex.
Yeah, it's scary.
you take you don't take the full damage. You just take 2 points of damage
Okay.
to your
Might pull, yeah.
might pool, yeah.
Okay.
And the last one goes to attack Philip.
Mm. Okay. Oh, so I roll a sorry.
Yep. So roll, and if you want to apply anything,
Yeah.
Yeah.
tell me how you roll and maybe do something special.
Okay. I want to not roll. I just want to like sidestep whatever. Is he have a sword? Is that correct?
He's got a mace.
He's got a mace. So I want to sidestep his mace, and can I, with the jammed arrow, can I just sort of stab him close range with the arrow that's jammed in the crossbow?
You could, or you could use your dagger. Use what you want.
Nope. Just want to stab him with the arrow and I want to stab him with the crossbow.
You're gonna jab him with your crossbow. Okay, so
Yeah.
you jab him with like crossbow bolt that's stuck in, and it comes out and impales him, and the crossbow's no longer jammed.
Hooray!
Yay.
And he's taken a bit of damage from that, and none of them particularly happy about what's happening. I have they have no idea how you're just so good at this. And it's now Alice's turn.
So, how many of them are left?
There's still 3 of them. No, 4 of them.
Okay.
4, sorry.
Can I
Wait.
use magic missile on? Wait, where are they positioned? Are they close? They're not close.
They're all
together.
just like blocking the doorway now in front of you.
Okay, well, I'll just attack one that's in the middle.
Okay, I'll say it's the one that's already taken damage before. Also, because I forgot, I'm just going to say there's only 3 of them and not 4 of them. So you're going to just magic missile him, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, he just hits them.
Yep,
And that one is now dead.
Sweet.
Dead on the ground.
Nailed it.
Just killed a
No.
real human. You were so against killing a guard, a fictional.
It was a human, like, it had a snake tongue, remember?
Yeah, but okay, but it's still a real. This one's a real person.
It might not be.
Well, find out.
You have to find out after. So, yeah,
From my perspective.
from your perspective, okay. The person who's, like, eager to just hand over an AI guard to some lizard men.
AI guard. Okay.
So it's now Steve's turn. There's 2 left. One just disappeared from Vurt. There wasn't 4 really.
I guess I'll go for another swing at the other one. The next one in. Closest one.
Okay. Roll me your attack.
Hold on, quick question. So since I'm practiced light and medium melee weapons, right? Does that
Yeah.
make me trained with the longsword?
You can hit with it with no penalties, that's all you get. You don't get like extra anything else. You can apply effort and stuff like before, but that's it.
Oh no. Wait.
Tell me how you missed.
I guess while trying to swing at him, I lose my balance and then just whiff at him.
Alright. It's now Philip's turn.
Okay, I want to repeat what I did last time. I want to load the crossbow, but then I want to do a kind of bayonet charge.
You want to bayonet charge him with a crossbow.
And then I want to only fire the crossbow bolt when I've actually stabbed.
Does the crossbow really work that well like that?
Probably not. No, I don't know that because I'm not. I don't live in the fantasy world.
Okay. Right. So you go up to him. You like charge him with your crossbow like a bayonet.
Yeah.
You I guess like pull the trigger on it.
Yep. I want to. Actually, I don't. No.
And okay, do your roll. Okay, so
Right.
like you're right up on him. Where are you hitting him?
I want to like shoot him in the stomach.
In the stomach. Okay, so like you've run up to him like you're basically holding it like a shotgun.
Yep.
You go to like disembowel him with a crossbow. And yeah, you unload your crossbow, and it hits him quite severely, knocks him back a bit, and he takes damage. He's still standing though, but in quite a bit of pain. It is now their turn, and the one you just did that to is pissed. Like, he ain't happy. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna, like, his tongue is gonna come out, and he's gonna try to wrap it around you.
In that case, I'm gonna apply it. This is a speed defense.
Yeah.
I will apply a level of effort to.
Yep.
Through garbage.
Okay, so how did you try and fail?
I tried to preemptively headbutt him, or he wrapped
You tried to headbutt him and he just wrapped his tongue around you instead.
It's
Right.
how many of mine?
Take 6 points of damage to your might pool.
1 point.
Don't forget you have health potions.
Oh. Good.
But it's now the other one's turn. And he goes to swing at Alice.
Oh no. Let me. Why? How do I defend? Is that.
Just a speed defense.
Oh god. Oh, sweet!
Oh shit.
This is fucked. Right, so tell me, as he's swinging his mace at you, what you do to get out of the way of it, and like what you do in return.
I just duck under his arm that's swinging at me, and then push him to the floor. As I swoop behind him, I just push him to the floor. He can whack his head on a rock or something, I don't care.
Okay, I'll say that. So you dodged under, you pushed him to the floor, and you like quickly tossed out a free magic missile. And
Oh, I
dealt
can do that
4
as well.
points.
Sweet.
I'll let you do it for this. And you dealt 4 points of damage to him as well. So he's lost his next turn entirely.
Sweet.
And it is now actually your turn.
And I can just cast Magic Missile again, I guess.
Yep, so you'll have 2 left.
It's like real D&D where magic missile is just the greatest spell.
Magic missile's pretty OP.
Yeah.
So which one are you casting it on?
And the one that's on the floor. Let's finish him off.
Okay. He is now down and out as well.
Woo!
There's 1 left, and it is now Steve's turn.
Oh, yeah. I chuckle to myself.
Can I try bash him with my shield to try and like stun him or like daze him or something?
Yeah.
What would I need to roll for that?
Just do a might roll.
Roger Dodger? Boo.
Tell me how you try to daze them and fail.
I just completely miss. It's like got wider.
You like try to like bash him with your shield, and he's like, you just swing past him somehow.
Yeah. Just didn't
we
take
all
note of
just
it.
we just look at just Steve and just sigh.
It was just like
Okay. It's now Philip's turn.
This guy who successfully wrapped his tongue around me, I want to like point blank shoot him in the face, preferably in his mouth with my crossbow.
Okay, give me a speed. And it'll be
Speed?
one. Yeah, a speed roll, and it'll be a 1 step harder. You do it anyway. So,
Hey.
tell me how you kill him.
He opens his mouth and I shove the crossbow in there. And then I just fire the bolt and probably bolt him to the wall.
Alright, so you've got the tongue wrapped around you. You've managed to like get the crossbow up. You have it like up to his head. You just let go, and it like tongue unravels all around you, and he just like goes back against the door. He's now pinned to the door, dead.
Yeah.
So you've killed the 3 acolytes, or whatever they were.
nice.
What are you gonna
Nice
do?
one, nice one.
Time to wear the bloodied robes.
Do they get like actual physical damage by magic missiles? Like, does it make them bleed?
There's like purpley, gooey, what you assume to be blood.
Eh,
I'm extremely
There's-
worn out by this fight. Maybe rest people.
Ah yes, let's just rest in this middle of this cave and hope that they don't look in this room.
It'll probably be... I'd say you could get 2 rests off each. You can get your 1 action any 10 minutes.
Hey,
So if each of you want to roll your recovery roll twice.
Where is the recovery roll? Oh, I see it. Wait, do it twice?
Yeah, I'll let you do both your recoveries.
Is it 1 action or?
It'll be 1 and 10 minutes. So just press it twice, doesn't matter.
Oh no, I
Okay.
can't find it.
hey.
It's below your mic pool and stuff.
Oh, got you.
Although yours is, I know yours is -1, so you're only getting 2 points, Carlo. You can
It's
restore
back.
2 points to your pools.
What did I get?
Tegan can restore 8, and Dennis can restore 8.
I can restore my speed back up, yay.
But I'll say because you're in my dream, it doesn't affect you, so you can restore 4, Carlo.
Woo! Wait, so since I'm on 8 speed now, can I pump it up in speed as well again or no?
How do you mean?
Because my speed was on 12.
You can only do it to your maximum of 12.
Oh,
At your speed?
You can't go higher.
Your speed
And
max
what-
is 11, isn't it?
yeah. So can I?
Yeah, so you can split the points across different pools.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So if you wanted to restore some might, some speed.
But you can only do it to the maximum number that your figure's not.
on the pool. Yeah,
Yeah.
got ya.
And you do have your health potions. Not that I know
Yeah.
how good they are.
Wasn't Alice poison? Was it poison? With venom?
It was just a slowing poison.
Oh, okay.
It's worn off now, I'd say. Alice, what other ability, like spells, did you take? You took
Magic
Find
Missile
Traps, Magic Missile, Unlock,
and Detect Magic.
Set Magic. Was there a
Is that
5th?
4 or 5? Oh, Sleep.
And Sleep, okay.
You know, you could get rid of the lockpick one because I actually do have lockpick. So,
Well, I can't do
Yeah.
it unless I have a long rest.
a long rest.
Yeah.
Well, in that case.
I like how I had it and you were just like, oh, don't worry, Alice, you are not.
So,
Well,
what are you gonna do in this room now?
We got changed into the clothes.
yes, I want to actually discard my armor because it's bad.
Okay.
So basically, I just get naked, and then well, not naked.
You get naked,
Take
just
off
just put on a robe.
I just put the robe on over my undershirt.
We have to sit here awkwardly.
Okay.
But I get dressed into the clothes to look
But
like.
you're all dressed as the acolytes now.
Before we go, can I try and behead one of the acolytes?
Why?
Why?
Because it has slowing poison. You know, like in the Alien vs Predator movie where they take the alien's head and then they use it to like.
You're gonna
Yeah,
use it as
people.
like a Medusa type thing, like hold it up, like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I
I
want to
mean,
try.
you would have to like somehow get it to get the tongue of the
I don't want to
Dennis.
get the tongue. I don't want to like hold the tongue. I want to hold it, say, by the neck and be able to squeeze it so that
You can lace your dagger with his
I
venom
could do that.
thingy.
Sure, I'll let you do that.
Will that work?
the lacing.
I'll let you lace your dagger.
Okay, yeah, I do that. And I guess can I lace my crossbows or crossbow bolts?
I'll let you lace.
Sorry, I heard I'll let you lace. No,
I'll let you do 6 bolts.
yeah, 6 bow bolts.
All right.
Really thrilled.
Hmm?
Yes, I'm thrilled.
Anyone gonna do anything else in this room?
No, I'm good.
Is there anything searchable that we can search inside?
You want to search?
Yes.
Give me whoever wants to search. You can each roll.
Or what?
Just roll a d20. Just it can be intellect or whatever.
Nice.
Okay. There's some like gold scattered around. You probably don't need it, to be honest. But like, there's some gold. And Steve discovers a map of the caverns. Quite useful.
I need to read that.
You can see where you are. You can see like where you came in, just past the doorway. I mean, there was another way just to the side, but you didn't know where it led. There's a few different places it could go. But marked on the map, you can see like each place is numbered, or at least marked in some way. It doesn't quite make sense, but it's like it's got a key, but you can't quite understand the language. But you can clearly see where you are. It's just marked with a shit. Now back. So you've got this map, and you can't quite tell what the markings are. Alice could probably spend a bit of time deciphering it.
Oh, and then. Oh, my leg.
Hand the map over to Alice.
Let me decipher this.
I also have a skill called.
Still called what?
I have a skill called Cypher.
Can I
So
decipher?
you do.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Which one of you wants to decipher it?
I want Alice.
Oh. Okay. Go on then.
No, Alice. You do.
Yeah, I know. I said go on then. What do I have to roll?
Roll intellect.
Oh. Maybe you didn't want me doing it.
Got no idea.
Oh man, I don't have any idea. Maybe it's up to you.
Philip or Steve want to decipher?
I did, but I misclicked.
Go for some.
Just do a intellect roll
Well,
and just -1 from your int. You got no idea either.
unfortunate.
I guess I'm gonna try.
Do you want to try?
Oh, no.
I'm not like,
Okay.
like self-destruct or something.
As you're all just so confused, like, and just spending so much time trying to work out what the symbols mean, 2 gamer guards just walks into the room.
Oh, good. Hello, fellow gamer guards.
And they go to swing at you immediately.
Damn it.
Also forgot to turn music off rip again. But yeah. They go
I'm
and just
disappointed that didn't work.
they go swing immediately at Just Steve.
Oh, great. I'm gonna try to block him. Boom.
How do you block him?
I just fortify up with my shield.
Alright, he goes to swing his I can find what do they even wear? We have okay, yeah. So he just goes and swings his like sword at you and it just deflects off your shield. And the other one goes to swing at you as well.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Yes.
How do you block that one? Nothing special happens because it's no team, but
It's just the same. I'm still in the same position.
okay, you quickly deflect both with like a swift action of your shield.
Okay.
Each of you roll me initiative.
Oh god. I'm actually having a terrible time.
You roll, Carlo?
Oh, sorry.
Oh
The
god.
North.
Alright, so it will be Philip, the 2 gamer guards, and then Alice, and then Steve.
That's good.
What do you do, Philip?
I want to stab one of them in the eye with my poison dagger.
You're gonna stab one in the eye with poison dagger, okay? Do
Yep.
a speed roll. How do you stab him in the eye?
I like step towards him like I'm fencing or something like that. Like I make a really big step and I just poke him in the eye.
Right, so you stick him with your poisoned dagger, and he just kind of like combusts into ash.
Oh.
It is now the remaining gamer guard's turn, and it goes to just swing its longsword at Philip. Retaliation.
Well,
Right, so tell me how you fail at dodging out the way.
so the other guy fell down, didn't he?
The other one like combusted into ash.
Okay, yeah. I slip on the pile of ash and then I'm hit. Oh, I fall.
You're trying to dodge, you like just fall. He sticks you with his sword, and you are gonna miss your next turn.
Okay. Oh, how much do I
You take 4 damage.
4, did you say?
4, yeah.
Okay.
Your might.
Yep.
It is now Steve's turn.
I'm just gonna attack it with my long
Oh no, it's Alice's turn, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'll attack it. I still have magic missile, right?
2
One
more?
more.
Was it
I'll
1?
have two. I remember you last saying 2, but I don't know if that was.
So it was 2. I'll say 2.
Yeah. We'll use one more magic missile.
Okay. Gamer Guard is like kind of hunched over now and pretty close to being dead. Now Steve's turn.
Right. I guess I'll try and kill it with my longsword.
Okay. How'd you kill it?
I bend down, and then from between its legs, I slash upwards.
Okay. It just like splits into each part, like falls to opposite sides. They're both now dead.
We did it, boys.
Wow. But I'm death's door once again now. I have 1 might. I'll take a health potion. How many do we have?
You each have 1 health potion.
I'm drinking my health potion.
I'll say that it restores all your pulls to max.
All of them? Oh
Yeah.
shit. Where is?
Nice.
So, Zora's open mind. Got this map.
Yeah.
None of you exactly like know what it says, but you can see all these markings on the various rooms.
Is there anything looks like it would hint at the dark, or can we not tell? Or the big
So-
whatever.
The room you're in right now is it's glowing, like how the other map glowed.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a line pointing anywhere, but you at least know where you are in relation to the map.
Yeah.
So there's no icon on this room.
Okay.
You can see a room Well, back where you came, you can see where the entrance is clearly.
Yeah.
You can see kind of two directions and what lies at the end of those where you didn't go before.
Yep.
One of those is marked with a gem,
Okay.
and the other one is marked with like decaying skull. And then,
I did a king skull was
well,
probably
that's
the thing.
the direction. The two directions you didn't go. The direction you did go, there's still on either sides of the door that you went through. You can still go those ways. To the left.
Sorry, continue.
To the left, it splits off twice more,
Good lord.
and you can see a kind of. It's an upside down cross.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the other way is a massive room with let's say a giant skull on it.
If we go to the massive,
I
These
feel
people-
like, yeah, the massive room is really
Yeah.
convenient because it's gonna fit the big
Oh,
rock
people,
people in, and it's gonna be in there. It's
Seems
gonna-
quite likely, yeah.
and if nothing else, we can make them read the back.
Yep. So we can just walk out because, hello, fellow people, we're in your clothes too.
Yeah.
The rest of them might actually believe us.
Yeah, I mean, you would assume that the other gamer guards only attacked you immediately because they saw the bodies.
Yeah. Hello, fellow gamer guards. Walks out.
So you're just gonna like walk past, yeah? Walk out, close the door, and make your way to this massive room. But you have no idea what's there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're making your way
Downtown.
not downtown,
Ah,
down the caverns,
walking fast.
and I'd assume you're walking fairly fast, just in case.
No, we're homebound.
So you've gone out the door, you've taken the right, you're taking another right, and it's winding a tiny bit, and you finally reach this massive room. So it's decorated like a temple.
Oh.
It's got a 10-meter high arched ceiling. Ceiling and floor are both polished with black stone and red veins. West wall is translucent red stone, all the others are just black stone, quite dull. A huge iron bell hangs from a stand near the east wall. Against the west one rests a stepped dais of black stone, 2 thrones on the lower step, and 1 huge throne on the upper. Thrones are made of charred black, what you assume to be humanoid bones.
Huh.
And they're glowing with red glyphs, which seem like the opposite of the blue ones you saw earlier at the Vurt henge.
I see.
There's 8 great black standing candelabras lining the north and south walls, and as you walk in like to the temple area, they all just self-ignite.
Ooh.
So you ain't in here stealthily. There's black and purple tapestries adorned with evil symbols, or I mean, they might not be evil, but when you see skulls and like a throne of bones and cultists and acolytes and stuff and gamer guards, you could probably assume, unless you want to doubt your friend from earlier.
I do.
Could just be some really nice gothic.
Yeah. So there's there's the evil symbols and script in red and gold that are hanging on the walls. There's some shapeless, malevolent forms swirling and dancing within the translucent stone of western wall. It's almost mesmerizing.
I'm mesmerized.
Looking right at you is a giant creature on top of a throne at the head of the temple.
Kind of creature.
Hmm?
Kind of creature is it? Okay.
Kind of creature.
Yes.
So he's kind of faded in a way, like he's out of phase with the dream itself. As if he might be in several places at once.
That's weird.
You can sense that he is a great power.
Is he the big death?
I would assume he is a big bad.
I
Oh,
haven't
big
looked
bad,
hard.
sorry.
Immediately dead.
I'm gonna smash the,
Ah, what are you doing?
What?
You're showing our options. But okay, no, you smashed.
That's because it's there.
Well, before you do that, he doesn't shout. He just talks, but his like voice echoes through the caverns, and to him it's probably like quite a whisper, but it almost deafens you.
Look, we're almost deafened by this thing. I need to smash the amulet.
Well, he asks you why you're here. Who are you?
I don't think we should answer him.
He knows you're clearly not one of his acolytes.
Okay.
Hello, fellow acolyte.
I think we're his acolyte.
He's quite a large creature. Like
There's
What's our?
you wouldn't think he's an acolyte.
Why don't we tell him the truth and try and get his side of the story?
why?
You wouldn't, what are you telling him?
I'm telling him that we were sent from outside.
Wait, can we not reveal that we have the amulet? Just in case.
I mean, I wouldn't, in case he tries to take it.
Yeah, we were sent from outside by people who want to kill you.
So we're basically just telling him that we're gonna kill him. Sounds
No,
like a
no,
great
I'm not telling
idea.
him anything. I'm just telling him
There's no surprise there. Okay.
we're sending people outside who told us to kill told us to kill a person. Great being.
I have no idea what that
I
is
heard
to
about
say.
half of that.
Oh, we were sent by people outside and told to kill you.
And is that what you're going to do? Are you going to try?
Try, sorry.
Are you going to try to kill me?
Oh, I haven't decided.
With his loud, booming voice, he tells you that he could literally bend and break your wills just by speaking,
Yes,
if he so
that seems
wishes.
likely. And also, the guy outside seemed really sketchy, so I don't know if we should be involved in this.
Which
Oh.
guy outside?
The
Forearms, dude.
yeah, forearms.
Forearms.
Yeah.
Did he look like he was made of wood?
Yes.
He gets up from his throne and shouts at you immediately, "Tell me why I shouldn't kill you now."
Because I just told you that. Like, why would you kill us? I mean, we should be useful to you. We can go back to him and say that we killed you if you want, but we haven't actually done that. Or if you want us to let you out of here, we could work out a deal.
I have no interest in the desires of filth from outside the Vurt.
Okay, but don't you want us to help you deal with the people outside?
I'm just sighing in the corner.
He asks how some noobs like yourselves made your way into his inner sanctum.
I, sir,
Kill.
am not a noob, I have you know. I'm the best player of my time.
We killed some of the snake acolytes. Then
You
Two
killed
regards
my
attack.
acolytes, my
no,
followers, my
what?
worshippers.
They attacked us. They tried to kill us.
I get tired of this conversation and just smash the amulet.
Okay, I'm not with
Okay.
them.
So Alice takes out the Gorsted amulet and smashes it on the ground.
And then I retreat to the back.
Before, he doesn't even notice you do this. He's so smug in his superiority, but he just doesn't notice the danger you've just wrought on him.
Yeah, it wasn't me. It was.
Just roll a. Do a might roll for me, quick.
If anything goes wrong, it was Steve.
Okay. Basically, you need to draw anything except a 1.
That's sweet.
Now, I'll just say if you rolled a 1, you would have died now.
Oh, good.
Um, so, a brilliant vortex appears in front of the 3 of you.
Huh.
A blasting wind and blue light go like flashes and swirls around towards the days. Through the vortex steps Chalper and 6 of his fellow Gorset, as well as the 2 massive stone humanoids covered in the blue glyphs.
Sweet.
Chalper shouts that he recognises this to be Baphomet, and Baphomet just snarls in hatred. And like minions surround in the room and draw their weapons, or bare their teeth and claws. In the case of the acolytes, their tongues, I guess.
Hello, fellow acolytes.
Agreed.
We'll just blend it. We'll just blend it.
I wink at the wooden man. Get it?
So, Chalper and his fellow Gorset, before you notice, they were quite slow moving. But they just right now they shed their outer robes, revealing themselves to be clothed in simple tunics and trousers, like Shaolin warrior monks. Each of them wielding a glowing blue staff in one pair of arms and a variety of weapons in the other: swords, sickles, armoured knuckle guards, and weighted chains. Like, these monks are not here to just fuck around, they're here to like murder this guy. Chalper himself drops the staff and reveals 4 glowing scimitars. The giants have no hands, their arms ending only in huge boulders. Chalper gives command and they spring into action against the cultists of Tolnir.
Hey,
I look at Philip and say, "Whose side are you on?"
So what are you gonna try and do?
this is not our fight.
This is not your fight.
Just run out and leave.
What if we go back to the treasure room or the
I
room
mean,
with the gem on it?
we've done what we needed to be done.
You can't leave, don't forget, you'd have to try and jerk out, and it's probably not a safe time right now. Let's go.
We can go back.
Sorry, continue.
Okay. So we're basically surrounded, right?
Yeah, you're like everyone else is in combat, and you're about to be.
Okay. Right. I just prepare for combat then.
Okay. Just before like everyone else kind of clashes, Baphomet flicks a gesture at the giant iron bell, causing it to sound ominously through the caverns. It's so loud that it stuns all of you for 1 round.
Oh no.
And after that, tons more like gamer guards and skeletons and acolytes just pour in. Like, the room is full now.
Oh no.
But these like stone giants are just knocking them everywhere, like across the sides of the room, smashing the walls up. Like, Chalper and his fellow Gorset are pretty well armed and like know what they're doing. I mean, he's got 4 arms, he's got 4 scimitars. Like, you probably want some training from him in the future. You don't need to battle the cultists, and you can't really fight Baphomet. You're just leaving Chalper to deal with him. You just need to deal with all the gamer guards and skeletons.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
Initiative.
okay, so there's about, you don't know how many, but about 2 dozen enemies you got to clear down now?
Jesus Christ almighty.
Yeah.
Great.
We're not going to win this. I think we should consider running.
Where to? Where are you gonna run?
We could run back to the gem.
With a gem. I mean, you don't know what's at the gem.
Yeah. It'll be safer than here. We can't beat these. Well, look, if you guys want to fight, we'll fight.
You would literally have to run past these like 20 or so things that are running in.
If we want to fight these guys, we can fight these guys.
I think we have to fight these guys. I don't
Sweet.
see a feasible way out.
We can try and
Let's do
reason with
it.
Baphomet.
Hmm?
I suppose we could try and reason with Baphomet.
You want to reason with Baphomet?
No, we're not reasoning with the bad guy.
Okay, look, we'll go into combat.
Okay. Each you roll initiative.
Let's just try to jerk out and leave the fight to them.
To jerk out? Oh my god, you dirtbag!
But I think the only problem is that we'd have to all achieve.
What is with these initiative rolls you're getting, Dennis?
I don't know.
It's easy.
And Carlo?
I rolled.
Did you? Oh, you did, yeah. Sorry. So, you'll all go first, I'll say. And so
Right,
that we're
that's-
not
that's
doing
what
it for
that
like
goes.
3 hours, I'll say that like you can do 2 actions.
Sweet.
So, what are you doing, Philip?
Sorry?
What are you doing in the combat?
Trying to reason with the bad guy.
Are you gonna reason with Baphomet? Is that what you're gonna spend one of your 2 actions on?
Yeah, okay, I'll spend the first
As
action.
as you're being swarmed by...
I'm spending the first action telling Baphomet that to call off his guards that we're not hostile.
He can't even hear you over everything going on.
Ah, that fucking Baphomet. Okay. What if I want to try and shoot the bell with my
What would shooting the bell do?
we'll soon find out. We'll soon find out. With my, I want to try and I want to I want to shoot whatever. Is the rope? Is it connected by a rope to the ceiling or to the?
Yeah, you could probably shoot what it's connected to, and get
Exactly.
it to like fall down.
So I want to.
Okay, roll me a speed roll.
Oh my god.
So I'll say you hit it, and it successfully gets the like bell to fall, but it's no longer hanging there. It's now
Right.
like smashed down on the ground. It's like rolling towards you.
Well, at least you didn't die.
I mean, it's rolling towards you. I want all of you to roll a speed defense.
Oh god. I spoke too soon. Wait, where's my...
Philip is trained in speed defense.
I'm not.
Okay, so Philip, who's just got the spell to come crashing down and rolling towards you all, he successfully dodges out of the way.
Crying.
You two aren't hit by like the actual bell. The bell actually clears out some of the undead and gamer guards, like the skeletons gamer guards that are trying to kill you now. But you do manage to just get out of the way. But the bodies of some skeletons like kind of go, I guess, like collide off the bell and smash into both of you.
God.
So both of you lose 4 to your might pool.
Okay. It wasn't a complete loss. It could have been worse, I'll think.
It could have been worse.
4, yeah.
Famous last
Yeah.
words.
Okay.
It is now Steve's turn.
Are any of them near me?
You're pretty much like surrounded.
Okay. Can I try and cleave at least 2 with my longsword?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you get 2 actions, so you could do that twice if you wanted.
Sweet. Let's do it. It goes another one.
Okay, you
Wait,
like
oops.
do the first cleave and it just kind of goes through the air, doesn't do anything.
Okay.
The second cleave, tell me how you take out 2 of them.
I'll just tonight just try and get I don't know, clean cut on 2 of them right in the middle.
Okay, so you swipe across like a gamer guard and a skeleton, and they're both just cut across and like split in half.
Sweet.
It's now Alice's turn.
Okay, so I have 1 missile left.
You got 1
So-
missile, yeah.
I may as well use the final one on. Wait, is there any that are low health? Was the one
They'll
that
all
Carlo-
basically die in 1 hit.
Okay, well I'll just hit one of them. The one that's nearest us, but I guess they're all
Okay,
kind
so
of
you just shoot your magic missile out and it like goes straight into the head of a gamer guard, and funnily enough that one also just like combusts. It is now your second turn. Second action.
and I have a small dagger, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll use that on one of the others. I'll try and just stab it in the head.
Roll me speed.
Speed. No.
Tell me
What
how
are
you
my
miss.
rolls?
I mean, it's a good thing you took magic missile.
Yeah. I just trip over my shoelace.
Okay, so you're going to like shank this like skeleton or gamer guard, and, like you run up to it, and just like you trip over, like you didn't tie your boots up.
Yep, pretty much. And
You're just,
I
like, a bit
awkwardly fall
embarrassed.
to the floor, and I'm just like, why?
Okay. It is now their turn, and 3 of them are gonna attack at the same time on Alice. Give me a speed defense.
Me, sorry.
Yeah.
Alright. Speed defense.
Tell me how you fail to dodge.
Well, I'm still on the floor from having tripped over my lace, and I tried to get back up, and then I trip over my lace again. Pretty embarrassing.
Alright, so these like it was 3 skeletons who went up to you. They don't actually have any weapons for like I guess just their like clawed hands. And they all swing at you simultaneously. You get hit by all of them, you take 6 points of damage. Your might.
Oh gosh, I'm on 1. Okay.
There is another group of 3 that are gonna go for Just Steve.
Sweet.
Tell me how you fail to dodge out of the way.
So since there's still ash from the last skeleton killed, I guess the ashes went through my eyes, or into my eyes.
You're blinded by the like gamer guard's ashes.
Yeah, and then I failed to defend myself.
Okay. Take 6 from your might.
Okay, so now I have 0. What
So that
happens?
puts you on impaired,
Okay.
which I believe makes it so that any actions you try to do are 1 step harder.
Okay.
Don't forget you and Alice still have your health potions.
Oh yeah. Can I use it on my turn?
You can use it on your turn, yeah. And there is, I'll say, one final group of 3. And they swing at Philip.
Okay.
These ones are armed in more than just.
Wait.
Actually, plus, I didn't take.
And you're trained, so you how do you dodge 3 like skeletons holding like rusty weapons?
First skeleton that comes at me, I like push his weapon in front of the other weapon. Basically, using one skeleton, I block the other.
Okay. Yeah, so you dodge all 3 of them. Nothing else happens. It is now your turn.
Ask how many people there are left. How many enemies there are. Or
9.
immediate 9.
That'll actually seem to take out quite a few. Like half.
See. Mm-mm. Mm. I guess I just want to use my dagger. Is my dagger still poison? I guess it doesn't really matter.
I'll say it's still poisoned, but it'll one hit him anyway.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna dagger one of the skeletons.
Okay. How do you miss?
We're doing terrible.
I stab him like too low down. I miss his ribs. I just go through empty air.
Okay. What are you going to do for your second action?
The exact same thing.
Roll that one.
What?
Tell me how you lose your dagger.
I attempt to stab a skeleton, but he blocks with his sword, and like in the ricochet, I lose the dagger.
Your dagger goes flying across the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Is now. Then was next.
It was just Steve.
It's now Steve's turn.
I think I'm gonna use my healing potion.
Okay. That'll put all your pulls back to max. Back to max.
And then, do I have another action after that?
I'll let you still do both your actions.
Can I give Philip my dagger?
Okay. You give him your dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just pass it over to him.
Yeah.
I'll just let you do that. And like the skeletons and gamer guards are too stupid to really know to stop you. What do you do on your second action?
Well, I thought my first action was my healing potion.
No, I'll let you do that for free.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll go try and attack.
You gonna cleave him again?
Cleave 2, yeah. Oh, great.
Oh god.
Tell me how you lose your longsword.
Oh my
Well, at this point, I still have ash in my eyes, so we're trying to swing. I completely lose my balance, and then I guess the longsword goes flying across.
Okay, I'll say that it doesn't go completely across the room. You can
Okay.
use one action next turn to pick it up again.
Okay.
Okay, so it's now Alice's turn.
Okay. So how many have we actually killed? How many have we got left?
I think still 9 left.
Oh god, okay. And I have a sword, or no, I have a
You've
dagger.
got a dagger.
Dagger, okay. Well, I'll try to swing with my dagger at the closest one.
You've got staff as well, but
Eh.
okay, you're gonna attack him with your dagger. Do a speed roll. Don't forget you can apply effort
I've
to
already done it.
make it easier. But okay, tell me how you kill one.
Yay! Well, I swing swiftly at them and get him right between. No, wait, in the eye. I don't want to. Right in the eye. And I twist it in. Say, die, bitch.
Okay, so you impale another gamer guard in the eye, and I mean you should know by now. They can bust into ash.
Oh yeah,
So
it's just fun.
they can bust into ash. What are you gonna
Wait,
do?
surely there's an easier way if they just combust into ash, like instantly, essentially.
Hmm.
There must be a quick way just to kill them all. You'd think.
You got rid of half of them with like a giant bell.
Yeah, there must be like a good AOE or I don't know. Trap 'em.
Do you have any ciphers that could be useful here by any chance? Any of you?
I don't have any ciphers for this.
You have sleep.
Oh. Do our ciphers are gone away, are they?
Oh, I have
Yeah.
sleep. That's true, actually. But that wouldn't do damage to them, would it? So...
No, but it would put them to sleep so they can't attack you.
Oh, but I need to use my potion actually.
I'll let it be a free action anyway, the potion.
Does that fully restore everything?
Yeah, you've only down a might, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I was down to 1 on my.
Yeah, so that'll put it back to 11. And I'll also
Okay.
say it restores your magic missiles.
Oh, sweet. I'll use my magic missile next then.
Okay. So you're going to cast your magic missile on one of them?
Oh, actually, should I use sleep so that makes it easier for everyone else? I should
Yeah.
make it
Okay,
easier
wait.
for everyone else. I'll stop taking all the kills, okay.
Stop taking all the kills.
I'm an AD carry at heart.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Right,
I am
so
a esport player.
roll me a d6.
What's the... is it slash R? What?
Slash R space 1d6.
No, 60.
Yeah.
Okay. So you put 3 of them to sleep.
Yeah.
So there's still 5. And it is now their turn.
Sweet.
So 2 of them attack together. And we're going to go for Philip.
Okay.
How do you dodge for 2?
I... Mhm. Just sort of backpedal as they're swinging. Sort
You
of
just
step
like...
back just enough to sort of be slightly out of their range.
Okay, so you just step back and let they both like attack forward and they just miss.
Yeah.
The other 3 are gonna go attack. Just Steve.
Woo. Right, we're gonna try and defend. Oh no.
Tell me how you fail.
Jesus.
Is it still the Ash?
The Ash.
Greatest enemy. Right, so you take 6 points of damage to your might pool.
Alright there.
And it's now Steve's turn. He's blinded by the Ash still.
Well, I got no weapons. I guess
No,
You can go pick up
Right.
your longsword. That'll be 1 action.
Yeah, I'll go pick it up.
Yeah. You can just pick that up freely, I'll say. That's 1 action, so what are you doing for second?
And then try and cleave 2 again.
Okay. Wait, did you roll?
I did roll.
Was that V13?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me how you killed 2 of them.
Just swipe across again. Managed to get 2. No ash this time.
They're in like the half and half again. It's now Philip's turn.
Is there any other sort of objects around? Anything else hanging by a rope? Any? Oh, chandeliers! Aren't there chandeliers in this room? Is that correct?
Yes.
Are there any above us?
Are there any what, sorry?
Are there any chandeliers above us?
Yeah. There's one above you.
Okay. I'm gonna try the thing more or less that I tried with the bell, hopefully without actually killing ourselves this time. And I'm going to try and shoot the chandelier in such a way as to cut it down without.
This could go horribly wrong.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Do you want to just, yeah, are you using any effort or anything?
Yeah, I'm going to use 2 points of effort. Wait, no, that how much does 2 points cost me?
You can only do one.
I'm gonna do one. So I'm gonna use 1.
It'll cost you 3 points from your speed.
Yeah. I took it away.
You fire at the chandelier, and the crossbow bolt just like flies past it and just misses.
Okay, I'm doing the exact same thing again.
Okay. You applying again?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'll say this one hits. The chandelier is now falling like on top of all of you. I want all of you to roll speed defense to like dodge out the way.
Speed. Oh god. Why?
And Steve?
So what do you want me to roll?
Yeah, speed defense. Okay.
Oh god.
So yet again, Philip, knowing what he's doing, he knows to dodge out of the way, but he doesn't quite communicate that to the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Just Steve and Alice are both hit by a chandelier falling on them, and they each suffer 6 points of might damage.
I'm sorry, guys.
But you hit 3 of the remaining enemies.
Yes.
And there's only... Oh, no, I'll say there's only 3 left.
I sigh at the fact that I've been harmed by Philip's doing
So,
twice.
Steve is impaired yet again.
Yeah.
This is like the 4th time. Yeah, it's now Alice's turn.
You magic missile twice.
I have magic missile again, you're right. Okay, let's use it twice.
Okay, you just quickly dispatch 2 of remaining and there's only 1 left. And it's now their turn. They're just gonna like hopelessly swing at Philip. How do you dodge?
I just like push his arm out of the way, so it's aiming somewhere else.
So it's like final skeleton. It's like flailing its clawed like hands at you. And as it does so, you just shove its like hand out of the way. No. And it is now Steve's turn. No. Yeah. Yeah, Steve's turn.
Can I even do anything if I'm like?
I'll say like it hit you, but you got back up. Right. It didn't actually like do much. You're impaired, so it's one step harder.
You can do it. Believe in you.
Alright, I guess.
It's already one step easier because you're trained in longsword.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna try cleave. No, what?
There's just one left.
Same one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's try kill this thing. Boom. Yes.
Yeah.
How do you dispatch the final skeleton?
I just throw my sword out. But
Yeah.
and I run after it.
If you're gonna throw your sword, I want you to roll again.
Oh god.
Okay, let's go. No.
Okay, I'll say it hits.
Yeah.
So, like, the sword has been thrown at the skeleton, but it isn't even that far away. And it kind of, like, somehow, maybe Vurt magic, who knows, it manages to, like, go round and just impales it, like, dead on. And it falls to the ground. And you get your sword, you just go pick your sword up. So you've dispatched all of them. As you do it, you see Chalper defeats Baphomet.
Hey.
He cuts them down with a mighty blow from all 4 scimitars simultaneously. But Baphomet's body just disappears in a flash of red light before turning into a black shadow. And then glowing red eyes from within the shadow look menacingly at Chalper before narrowing and swinging their gaze to the dreamers, to you three. Shadow then disappears in a streak of black smoke, and it seems to stretch and snap into the distance towards the horizon, infinitely far away, for it never seems to leave the finite confines of the room. Kind of an optical illusion, but would only be possible within a dream.
Nice.
So, Baphomet's apparently dealt with now. You've killed like an army of skeletons and gamer guards, and nearly killed each other. Twice.
Yep.
Well,
Philip.
Just Philip.
Just Philip, yep. It's not just Steve now, it's just Philip.
Just Philip.
Just Philip.
So Chalper goes up to all of you and like, thanks you. And a floating title just comes up in front of all your eyes saying, you won.
Oh.
And it includes the totality of all the treasure that you collected. Basically it just says you got the robes, and that was it. Because you didn't explore anywhere else.
Oh.
So our prize, the robes.
Great.
Pretty much. Yeah, Chalper urges you to head back into the real world and investigate the cult of Globus.
Oh, so was that a fake feather, or was that the real feather?
It was a bootleg.
It was a bootleg, okay.
Yeah.
Just trying to work out how-
You can see on the ground where Baphomet like dissipated, I suppose. There is another map. It's a map of real world, and it clearly shows this is where the Pathfinder is.
So we won't be able to take that back with us, so we just have to.
You can take that with you.
Oh, okay. I'll pick it up then.
Okay. So now that Baphomet's been removed from the dream, the black areas revert to blue.
Yeah, we can
There
check out.
is still probably cultists in areas you didn't go to, but
They could be stuck here, it's fine.
they may have the power to actually kill you. Even though a blue feather is relatively safe.
You know what? I just want to.
This is a job for those guys.
Yeah.
So you're all just going to leave, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so Chalper thanks you again and urges you to make haste on
Yeah.
searching.
Okay, Trevor, we'll do things in our own good time. You
I mean, I gotta go back and see if my
Right.
is okay first. But
So
after
Thanks. Thanks for the
You-
robes.
You awaken in the real world, and you awaken to discover Informant Morse rummaging through your belongings.
Excuse me.
Oh, Informant Morse.
Can't believe this. Trail.
How are you gonna react?
I'm gonna shoot him.
I push him
You're
over.
gonna shoot
Wait,
him?
no, 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 no,
Yes.
no, 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 no,
I'm gonna
No,
shoot him.
you're in the
We're
janitor
in a
closet of a
police
police station.
no, no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
shoot
no,
him.
no, no.
Is it a good
Okay.
idea to shoot a police officer as you're like a disgraced cop?
No, 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 no.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
I push him over.
I'm gonna try my gun.
Okay, Alice, do a speed roll. I will say that he was so startled by you just awakening that you knock him over.
Okay. And I say, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Informant Morse like stutters for a bit and he just like exclaims like, they made me do it!
I slap him.
Starts like crying.
Who
Can
made you
I-
do it?
The cult.
Ugh. I sigh.
Can I persuade him to tell me everything? Or what he knows? No, he says the cult.
Sure. Roll. He tells you, like, well, just like so upset, he's just crying, like on his knees now, like he's pleading for his life. He tells you like they abducted him one night when he was in his home. They knew that he was working with the police, and they wanted him from the inside to do whatever they wanted. They knew that you were close on the trail, finding Pathfinder, and wanted you gone pretty much.
Oh.
Why don't you just kill us then?
He says that he didn't quite have it in him.
Oh, good. Well done, Morse.
He doesn't want to do this, but they threatened him and his dog, his actual dog.
Oh.
Dog. Oh my god.
Yep.
But what did you expect to find in our pockets? In our belongings?
Something to
Yeah.
make them think that he'd gotten rid of you.
We could make him. This could work in our favor, actually. What could
Yeah.
we give him that would make them think?
We could
What if-
give him your headset.
No.
What if we pretended to be like,
What if you
Okay.
pretended what?
we pretended to be caught by Inspector? We were tied ourselves up.
No, no, no. That's effort. Like, why don't we give him something that he can take back to them, and then we can trap them, and like we can follow him. He can take one of our he can take our belongings or whatever, unimportant stuff that'll make him think that, like, make him think that we're dead, and then sabotage them in their own place.
I consent to this. We should also
Consent.
tell the police.
Tell the police what?
We should tell the police about what we're doing.
Are the police on our side? I mean, I don't even know at this point.
Morse, are the police on our side?
No reason to believe otherwise.
Okay. We could bring the police with us. I mean, they're surely after these cultists too.
You're gonna have the
threatening.
like police bring a raid down on cultists.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
mean,
don't
if
know.
we send in...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that would work. But first, we should totally go get my entourage back. They're great.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll go in first. I'll have W.
We
Okay,
set this
so-
up for like 7 o'clock tonight. I don't know what time it is, but like... What's the time?
So I'll say that you can all like just restore all the points to your pools.
We go get my entourage.
You can like go get your entourage, rest and whatever. Yeah.
Are we
Also,
max pools again, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
we also came here.
You need to get closer to your mic, Dennis.
Can we also pause the game here for tonight? I have to. Well, I want to go to bed before I go to work. I do.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Alrighty.
So we're going to do a third part.
There's not
Oh.
much left, so I.
Oh, okay. Well, no. I mean, if there's not much left, we'll just do it.
Well, I'll just say then, like, so you tell the police about it, and I'll say that, like, you phrase it to them that Informant Morse was an informant on the inside of the cult that you were aware of, to, like, kind of get it so he's not punished. And police, they go along with you. Detective Inspector Chambers doesn't want to argue with you at this stage. He doesn't want you using what you have against him.
Good.
So you do this raid. The police are like surrounding this place that was marked on the map. It's actually an abandoned mattress and furniture store.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's known as the Dreamless Stronghold, which is where the cult is based. And yeah, apparently the cult do actually have the Pathfinder. Even though the guy earlier didn't know. He was searching for him.
Yeah.
You'd probably suspect there's a bit of miscommunication in the cult. Underlings don't get told stuff that fast. Yeah.
Correct.
They
Happen,
kidnap.
quite common in large organisations. Communication doesn't get shared.
Alright. They kidnapped Entourage.
No, none of the entourage were kidnapped.
Oh no, I thought one of them was kidnapped. Or are they just dead?
No, they got hurt, but they were like recovering. But we're all fine now.
Oh.
Alice has like some new entourage, like while the others are recovering.
Hey, new people.
So you go up to, like, you're surrounding this mattress factory, the mattress store even, and police are like ready to just go in. Do you want to wait for them, or do you want to like sneak in quickly somewhere, or just barge in yourself?
We sneak in quickly so we have an area to like look out at.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could go in the front, although you'd probably be noticed.
Or
You could go on the back.
I'll go in the back then.
Okay. So there's only one guard at the back.
Right.
You're gonna try to like take him out stealthily,
Sure.
or sneak past him? What do you want to do?
I mean, I'm trained in sneaking, so I'll sneak past him. I don't know what anyone else would do.
Okay. Well, are you sneaking past, or gonna like? You gonna get rid of him?
No.
Jesus.
I was gonna sneak past him, but my roll was awful.
Oh.
Oh no, how?
You go to sneak past him, and he sees you very easily, and like
Just walk in front of him.
a siren just starts blaring inside
Oh.
the store. Everyone's alerted now. The raid is not so secret,
Well,
but you would assume most of the threats are towards the front and not the back.
well, okay.
Let's at least beat up this one guard, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay,
as
so
long-
I'll say that he goes first because he saw you.
Yep.
He goes to swing at you with his cricket bat.
I'll try and dodge these people.
How do you dodge out the way?
I quickly duck and jump backwards.
Okay. And just in the interest of time, I'll say it's like you, Philip, and Steve.
Okay.
So, what are you gonna do?
Wait, what abilities do I have in this world?
You have your force point and your revolver.
Try the revolver.
Yeah, you're not trained in that way, so
Shooting him at point blank range, essentially, though.
you're not trained.
Yeah, I know, but surely it's more difficult to dodge. Or
Roll
miss.
for it. tell me how you severely wound this poor guard.
I shoot him in the knee.
Jesus. Used to be a guard like you, and
You're just like right up close to him, and you're like, just like,
Exactly.
he like falls like onto his other knee.
I feel like he's slightly worse for wear.
He is in a lot of pain now, and like he pleads for his life. It's now Philip's turn.
I mean, I don't really see why we should kill him.
No.
Can I just punch him with my brass knuckles?
Do you want to knock him out?
Yeah, no.
Give me a might roll.
Yeah.
Tell me, yeah, how'd you knock him out?
Ultimately, I eschewed the brass. I grab him in front of his head and slam it backwards.
Heard about half of that.
I grab the front of his head, like his forehead, and slam it backwards.
Okay, so he's like on his knee, like you grab his head, and like you just against the wall, you just like smash his head.
Yep.
And he goes unconscious. He probably needs to get that checked soon. You can now go him back.
Let's
Go
just
in,
walk
yo.
in the back then.
Yeah. Right, so you go through the back, and you can see there's a guy like tied up to a chair, like his head is covered. You don't know who it is. You've seen the Pathfinder. There's not actually anyone else around from what you can see, but you might want to check.
Check them. Is it a perception? Or
Yeah.
wait.
Just be an intellect roll, I guess. I don't think any trained in
No.
perception anyway.
Oh, we're all.
You can, okay.
Dennis, what the hell is with your rolls? You either have like 20 or 1.
He's getting the good
Yeah.
ones, and you ain't mainly though.
He's got so many ones that damaged us.
He has, yeah. It's good that he's dodged out of all of them. Okay, so you look around, and the only thing you see, there's not any guards or anything else like around, but there is like a security system, but you could quite easily trip.
Yeah.
You want to like try and
Like
Stop it, or-
R2D2 thing. Ooh.
um
Is it worth stopping the security? Because surely, like, the police are all here raiding them.
I mean, it might help the police raid a bit better, to be fair.
I guess.
It's up to you if you want to help the police.
Fuck the police. Okay, sure. Should I sneak around and try and do it? Does it require sneaking, or can we just...
You can deactivate it where you are, but
Oh, okay. Who's better at deactivating them? Because I don't have anything for that.
I
I
have
would
inability.
say it'll be Steve.
Yeah, boy.
Steve.
Gets an asset.
Let's go.
Oh boy.
Disable.
Okay. So you go to deactivate the security system, and it's all disabled, and it even stops the alarm blaring.
Nice.
Still going on. You can now safely rescue who's ever tied up.
Bag off.
Was that Dennis?
Let's take the bag off their head.
You gotta take bag off, okay.
And then it's one of Dennis's friends from back in the day, and it's not even going to be the Pathfinder.
No, you like take it off, and you remove the like gag that's in his mouth, and
Thank
you you know just this is the Pathfinder. He doesn't even have to say anything.
Hi, Pathfinder.
Excellent. This
He just-
guy's
Dude,
valuable
buddy.
asset. Get him out of here.
He asks that, well, he thanks you for rescuing him, and he asks that you also take the feather storage / printer device that is just a table across the room. as well, because that was stolen from his loft that you somehow missed.
Okay. I'll grab the Pathfinder. You guys grab the.
Okay. So you're going to rescue him. You're going to take that. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I just want to pick him up and.
We
Put
just
him on
pick
my
him
shoulder.
up and then pick up the furniture
As
and then we walk
you're
off.
leaving, GM intrusion.
Oh no.
1 XP for Steve and 1 XP to whoever he wants to give it to.
I'll give it to Alice.
Yeah, boy.
Any reason?
No, she got a cool headset.
Yeah, boy.
Alright. So, GM intrusion. You were noticed while you're rescuing him, and you're now being pursued by a group of heavily armed cultists through the back. Raids happening like round the front. So you're just being chased out the back now.
We just run to the front so that we run to the police.
Agreed.
Okay, so you circle round, and you end up at like Detective Inspector Chambers.
Yes.
Hi, Detective Inspector Chambers.
He just like looks at you. Like he's like heavily armed with all these other police, and he sees these guys chasing you. And like him and like 3 others just start like running at them, and they just run the fuck away.
Hi,
Okay.
Detective.
They ain't dealing with this.
Great paper.
And one of the other, well, informant Morris is still there, and he notices that you have the Pathfinder with you.
Yes.
He thanks you as well for rescuing him,
No problem.
and the Pathfinder tells you that he'll soon send you a reward for saving him.
How much a reward? What are you worth?
A real feather.
No, but 1 month.
End adventure.
What?
Philip's like, where's my money?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell that. You got there.
Yeah.
Um,
So there you go. If there's ever a third part, you could go into the legitimate finished like feather. You could.
Basically, it means we get to go to the brothel.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the DLC.
With our robes. We won't have our robes.
So, quick wrap up then. As
Yeah, that's
Dennis is
pretty
eager to leave.
No, I'm not. Don't rush it on my head.
It's done anyway. So, we'll just start with Carlo. Who are you? What you doing? Etc. Etc.
Alright, yeah. Hi guys. Name's CarloBear. Stream with Carlo. Twitch.tv CarloBear. Just play random ass games and enjoy life. That was it.
Now, Tegan.
Hi, I'm Tegan. I stream on Twitch at Tegank. I'm currently ill, so I'm just laying in bed. There we go.
That is why there is a picture of Kumo instead.
I am part dog. Except I'm not. In this game, or in real life. But that's-
I mean, I could say something, but it wouldn't be very nice.
Wow.
And Dennis, I'll put your Twitter in.
I'm Dennis. It's @feet_Dennis on Twitter. I don't stream, but I will be back. We are managed to play another RPG, which I hope we do. This was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So, I think, unless anyone has anything else to say, what did everyone think?
I enjoyed it. Great deal.
That was good.
It was
Well done.
really good.
Would you do it again? Was I
Yeah.
terrible? Like,
Yeah, you're bloody awful. I never want to play with you again.
okay, that's fine.
I want to do the exact same adventure again with the exact same characters.
I mean, you could do, like, in theory, you could go into the real feather and that would play differently.
No, I want to do the exact same one we just
Why?
did. want to start right.
Okay.
I'm intrigued by the story. Quite funny.
Uh,
Yeah,
it- if we do it again, it'll probably it won't be a pre-made adventure. It'll be a bit more custom and maybe mind fuckery. Who knows?
Exciting.
Ooh.
We will try to organize
We'll try.
Monthly one, perhaps.
it.
Perhaps. I think the hard thing with monthly is, well, like if you remember what's going on between sessions.
Or you need to write it down.
Yeah.
Weekly.
Weekly, I can't do very easily.
Anyway, we'll work out the
something out.
Yes.
The quest is indeed complete, apart from there is the actual feather, but yeah. That's what you got.
Right.
That was the main goal, to get the feather. I suppose it was also
Right.
like to play it, but yeah.